Welcome, everybody.
That was weird.
Did we have
That was
this?
less
Did
than-
the stinger happen?
It did.
It
went by very quickly.
Did it? Can we do it again?
Yeah.
One more time. Yeah.
This is live,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
This is
One more time.
Hey! What's going on?
Welcome to another episode of the Order of Dragonsbane. This is episode 28, Deep Secrets. Do you see what we did there? See the spelling? Anyway, just so you know, we do take this game seriously sometimes. And we're really excited to be with you today. It's been a few weeks since we've been able to run Order of Dragonsbane, but that's because I've been away. But Jason has been keeping us thoroughly entertained with the noob sessions, as well as Dungeon Crawl. And I'm sure somebody died in one of those, right?
Did anyone die?
In the dungeon.
Tim.
Tim's character.
Yeah.
Tim's character died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
His head came off.
It was bad.
Just all by itself.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Your character almost died.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Did
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah, it did.
Sorry, for some reason I thought you guys ran another one
Didn't you
after.
actually die?
No.
Almost.
Really, really close. Really close. And Rachel pulled through in a clutch moment. It was epic.
It was pretty.
Seriously epic. The dice were rolling with her. So, without any further ado, how about we dive right into some announcements?
Dive into announcements. Deep dive.
Because of the ocean.
All right. First off, Kickstarter. Holy crap!
Yeah.
A month ago, just after a month ago on the 6th, we launched our first Kickstarter, and we raised $90,000.
Yes, we did.
$90,500.
Yep.
More or less, with like 415 backers, 300% of our original goal, which was 25,000. So we want to thank everyone so freaking much for backing us and doing
Bravo.
everything
Bravo.
that you needed to do
And you.
to make that happen. So thank you so much. And with all of that wonderful money, we're going to do some incredible things. If you want to learn more about it, the campaign is still active. It will be forever at realmsmith.tv/Kickstarter. And then if you click through the red button, we will be launching our Pledge Manager soon. And in that Pledge Manager, you'll be able to pre-order those items, not at the same deal that you would have gotten on Kickstarter, but a lot of those items that we were selling during our Kickstarter, if you missed the Kickstarter, you'll still be able to pre-order, including the add-ons, on our Pledge Manager. So stay tuned. We'll be updating people on when that launches, and you can go and you can pre-order some stuff there. So those of you that have backed the Kickstarter, you'll see, you'll get your surveys soon and be able to fill all those out and all that wonderful stuff. So super thankful. It was a heck of a lot of work. We're still...
Recuperating?
Thank you.
Yeah.
My brain, see?
See?
But anyways, it was awesome. It was a great experience. You guys are incredible, so thank you so very much. I want to thank our partners, as usual, WizKids for a lot of the minis at the table, Norse Foundry, Sirenscape for the awesome sound set that we use, and Elderwood Academy for a lot of the stuff around the table, of course. Thank you to all of you for your continued support. This is Order of Dragonsbane. We're live a week today. I am flying back from Alliance Open House that Monday during the afternoon, but we'll be doing a week Monday. We're good, right? Yep. We will be here for episode 29. Nolzer's Marvelous Tutorials will be happening this Sunday. It may be either a pre-recorded episode, so we'll all record it on the weekend and then we'll play it because I'm at a show, or I'll try and do it live from the show on the Sunday night if I can make that happen some way, shape, or form.
Sometimes the internet in those scenarios isn't great, so that would be the reason why.
That would be the reason why. But hopefully it will be. So I think that's it. Nice, short, sweet. We have PAX coming up in December. So that's a number of months out, but we're very excited because it's all coming together. PAX Unplugged. So we're doing everything we did last year plus a bunch more awesome, cool stuff. So yeah, we're good.
One little thing.
Yeah.
We did invite a coworker of ours.
Yes, we did.
Tonight, Choots and Yelp.
Yes.
And so thanks for coming, Chu.
I see you well. Give you the hugs as you deserve.
He's a hugger.
He's a hugger.
He actually did
And
that.
a Twitch streamer, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all some games. We all nerds.
What's your
Haven't
Twitch
either.
channel?
Chugo Yao. So CHOO Cobo. It's like the Chocobo from Final Fantasy, but I add an extra O because of my name. And then Yao, which is my last name, so Yao.
Cool.
All of that one word.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll spell that out later.
Yeah. We'll put that in the
in the description.
yeah, in the description for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead.
All
Off
right,
to
you
you,
guys
sir.
ready for some character intros?
Yeah.
We'll start with Adam, work our way around the table, ending with you, sir. Okay.
I'm Adam. I play Shamgar, human barbarian, level
6.
6.
Yes.
And he's currently the tallest in the group right now.
Oh,
That's so random.
but I mean, yes.
It's a good thing to note.
No, it's just true.
Yeah.
On a good day, maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Lady Plum is
Yes.
Elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but-
Otherwise, she would be.
Yeah.
Yes. That is Shamgar.
That's it?
Oh, a little bit of info. He's the tallest.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
He did say a little
Did
info.
you say
on-
human barbarian?
Yeah, didn't I?
I think you did.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Human
you did.
barbarian?
No,
I thought I heard that.
Didn't you? Yeah.
maybe.
We'll rewind later.
We're gonna find out.
Just, what are
Yeah.
the comments?
Yeah,
On your
wow.
side, Adam.
We've been
On
off.
your side.
We're a little off our game tonight. It's been like how long?
Long enough for us to
weeks
be
and
off our
weeks?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. Yeah,
But we're
just for
back
me.
on.
Yeah.
I am Jason. I am playing Crichton, a gold dragonborn monk. Level 6.
Level
Bringing the
6.
pain.
Bringing the pain.
Go.
That's his slogan underneath.
Bringing the pain.
Bringing the pain. I play the Graf Hoolsby, human bard, level 6, and I just recently learned that I can cast the fireball spell. Yes. Thank you. I use it as a performance tool, and most bards don't do that,
Right.
but I do.
Because of the danger to the audience.
Exactly. So yeah, so that's me.
There's nothing wrong with having a light show.
No, I know, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Pyrotechnics.
All the pyro.
Yeah.
That's great.
Too much fire.
Awesome.
My name is Chu Sen, and I am playing Kai Arcata. He is a dragonborn ranger.
Oh.
Oh, ranger.
Yes.
That's
Interesting.
interesting.
Yes, all the feats.
Quite blue in color, so
Right.
remember me like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
Okay, and we can actually elaborate a little bit more on that now. So you're not just a dragonborn, you are a leviathanborn, which is the deep sea variant of a dragonborn.
Wow.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to tell them.
No, that's okay. I'm letting the catfish out of the bag.
Oh.
Hopefully go swimming later.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those
It's gonna
nights.
be one of those
so,
nights.
Man.
All right, here we go.
so hopefully you guys
water
like
we're
that.
doing.
Excellent.
Oh, that's an Adam. He stole an Adam from you.
Who am I?
What are we
even?
gonna do?
Do we have
Dude, you
another
cannot do
Adam?
Oh, I don't
We
know.
can't do that. That was definitely Adam's line. We didn't plan it, but that would have been an Adam line.
I just need to
Sorry,
work
I'm
on
here
some
to.
things.
Page 2, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Okay,
no.
here we go.
I'm sorry.
No.
It has
Just
begun.
use them all up right now.
Yes. Okay.
That's how many there are.
Yeah.
And I am your humble DM, Brandon Perkins, and I'm very excited to be here, as always, because it's epic getting to play games with your friends, let alone getting to do it on camera. That's a whole lot of fun. You already thanked Rebecca?
Yeah, I don't know if she's on actually. I haven't. Yeah, awesome. Rebecca is our moderator. Hi, Rebecca. If you guys have any questions,
Rebecca.
write question, and then your question, if it can be about the game, it can be about what we're playing or our characters or anything. Make sure you do that. She will collect those throughout. So.
Yes.
Go for
Okay. All right, let us dig right back into the game. Change the sound set to something a little bit more ominous. All right, you travel the fantastical and boundless world of Alun, hoping to find some sign of a way back to your home realm, where you plan to face Tiamat in an effort to return her to the 9 hells. But as it is right now, you don't know what's happening back home. You fight here, and you push forward, hoping to find your way back. But that question still lingers in the back of your mind. What is happening back home? Okay. You seek the man in purple. You have tracked him into the deep sea to the city of Teralam, which you have learned is actually his birthplace, a place that would have shunned him from birth and would have commanded death upon him and his family had he not been somehow saved or spared. But such hatred seems to have shaped his personality, making him a very hateful man in himself, as you have seen through the kinds of evil acts that he has done through the Frozen Kingdom with the Boy King at his side. As he was using the Boy King to learn more about evil. So, interesting. In your search to find this man, the man in purple, you ended up speaking with the Chancellor of Teralam, who told you to kill this man if you find him, and to kill his family, as is law in this region. Right. You had some conversations, asking around, trying to find some people that would know what has happened or where this man is. You've discovered that he has been here recently, as the Gilded Merchant had suspected, and you met his mother. So, his mother had told you a little bit about the man in purple, giving you his real name, which is Katam, and saying that he had left something at her home. And you guys, I believe, were going to continue to her home or continue on another path. It's up to you. You also have been followed by some of the castle guard during this experience. They have kept a distance. And one of the castle guard members is yourself, Kai. And at this time, the other castle guard member that's with you has seen the woman, because you guys, I believe, had just walked away from the woman to speak to the Gilded Merchant. So the one that was with you saw the woman, and he tells you, "Watch them. I will take care of the family." And he goes. You guys are out of earshot. You didn't hear that, but that's, you know that. Okay, and that's where we're going to pick up the game.
She was taking us to her home. Is that right?
Yeah, so she was taking you to her home.
And this is the mother of one of the least liked types of creatures
Right,
in
yes.
this world.
That's right. So he is a Criff like the other people of Teralam, but he was born an albino, which unfortunately in this culture is a death sentence. And not just for him, but also his family, because it is believed that any child born not, of, the I guess with any sort of abnormality or deficiency or difference would be done because of great evil committed through the family.
Sorry, and just to refresh my memory, what were we planning to gain from going to her home?
She has a note that was left by the man in purple.
Recently.
Yes, he was there one day before you came, or as they count time, 2 tides before you came.
Okay.
Okay.
They count time and tides.
They're at the bottom of the ocean, so they don't get sunlight, but they do track time by the tide. So every 12 hours a tide.
Cool. All right, we follow. Do we notice that? So one of the guards splits off. Do we notice that?
Give me a perception roll.
Oh yeah, I will.
First roll of the night.
It's not a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good
Natural
one.
20.
There you go. Yes, you do notice
that
one
is
of the guards walks away.
23.
Yes. So even though you're at a distance and you guys were a little bit distracted with
Yeah.
speaking with Togafiti,
Yeah.
you did notice that one of the guards walked away.
Did I notice the direction he went, and how far can I see where he goes?
All right. So they were following behind where you guys were. He moves off as you look back to the left and behind some buildings.
And I lose track of him at that point.
You can't see him behind the buildings yet. You don't know where he went from there.
Okay. How are they dressed?
Well, these are royal guard. Well, more castle guard than royal guard.
Okay.
So they're still quite opulently dressed and dressed for combat. They seem to be decked out fairly well.
And are there other races than Criff that we've seen here?
Crustaceans.
Lobster.
The
Lobster.
only-
Those are crustaceans.
The
all
only
of those
difference in
items.
race you have noticed is the one remaining guard that's watching
That's the
over
only
you.
different race.
He's the only different race, and he does look like a dragonborn, but with more like spiked fins off of the body, something more like what you would see in, a sea serpent or something like the like.
And I've never seen anything like that.
No, it's very close to a dragonborn to your eyes, but it is definitely not of a land variety.
Interesting. And he's blue.
It's blue.
How far are we from him?
You guys are about 50 feet away.
So he can't hear what we're saying.
No, he's keeping a distance, but still staying in the open enough so that you can see that he's watching you.
Okay.
A moment ago, he was not this far away. Since you guys started walking again, now he's come this far away. Since you and the other guard were speaking, you had fallen behind a little bit, but you have heard much of the conversation that has gone on. You've seen much of what has happened. You saw a head pop out of nowhere to speak to them and then disappear. So there's some strangeness about these people, and it's piqued your interest.
I turn to the rest of my group in a hushed tone, so as to for him not to hear. One of the guards have split off.
I noticed.
Did you roll a natural 20 as well?
I noticed that you noticed.
Fair enough.
You did it so well, I couldn't help but noticing you're noticing.
I noticed that you noticed too, but only after you said it.
Yes. So, but did you notice our color bluey friend over there?
I did.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
Similar, but no.
Similar to you, but no?
He's
Or-
clearly similar to me,
Okay.
but not of the land.
Interesting. So he's probably from here.
Would I know what a leviathan is, or if there's any sort of sea dragon or sea creature?
You've heard of various types of sea serpents.
Okay.
From the way that they've spoken to you about a leviathan being here in the city and them giving people over to it as sport, you believe it's some sort of a sea monster, but you wouldn't be able to conjure up a picture in your mind of what it would look like. You do remember that the Chancellor had suggested that you might be Leviathan-born.
He did say that. I find him intriguing. Different color than you as well.
Disturbing.
Right. Yes. Have you ever seen anything like this, Shami?
No. I think everything that I've seen this whole time has been new for me. So I'm used to all the newness.
Fair enough. Consistently new. Okay. So we're 50 feet away from him. I'm gonna go in his direction and try to strike up a conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you're walking back on your own away from the party,
Yeah.
speaking to Kai.
I'll be right back.
All right. All right. So it doesn't take long for you to catch up to him.
Okay.
Within a matter of seconds, you're close, and you see him walking up. And you can take that however you choose.
You looking for fun, surprise,
Hi.
trouble?
I couldn't help but notice that you look somewhat similar to a friend of mine.
Oh, friend? What does he look like?
Well,
The one over there?
that's the one.
He just pointed at you.
I saw that.
Yes, that's the one. And his name is Crichton. Your name is...
Ah, yes. I guess I'll have to give you that. I am Kai Arcada, but you can just call me Kai.
Nice to meet you, Kai. I am de Graaf, the only human bard you'll ever need. And that, my friend over there, is Crichton, and the tall one... Did I mention he was tall? He mentioned he was tall. That over there is it's Shamgar, and he is a barbarian. Do you know what barbarians do up on the mainland, on the land?
I'm
on the dry land?
I'm familiar with a few crazies down here, so I don't think he's going to be far off.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope he mentioned how tall I am.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he's not messing with the fact that I'm not supposed to be the king. He probably already told them all our names, dude.
So I'm Shamgar. That's Crichton. And this over there, that's Shamgar. Did I mention that?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Twice now.
Right. So we have some notoriety, so I'm just trying to figure out whether you've heard of us or not heard of us. You've probably heard of me.
I think I want to hear less, to be honest.
Well, that's unfortunate. I should convince you otherwise. I will convince you otherwise. But for now, could you take us to... are you guiding us, or are we following you? I don't remember.
Following the mother.
I am only to make sure you do not mess our home.
I see. So you're protecting your world.
Protect is only putting it lightly. I'm here to make sure you do not cause trouble. Yes, we have the same goal in mind with that troublemaker about, but I'm not too sure.
Let's just go with my friends then. You may as well come with us.
All right.
All right.
I do have a few questions for your friend. It's a bit like mine.
All right. So we'll walk back towards those guys.
And on that note, the people in the city don't believe in dragons. They think they're mythological creatures, along with many of the other kinds of beasts top world. They're very unconcerned with things outside of the city. It's part of their arrogance.
Unconcerned and unconcerned and
Yes.
arrogant. I was going to say afraid, but
Now,
arrogant, okay.
with your history, you know. Okay.
Ooh, intriguing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
we
you
walk
guys
up.
make it back to the party.
Kai, right?
Yeah. Can I speak to Jason in Draconic?
Yes, you can.
All right. So
And anyone else that knows Draconic can understand.
Oh. So in the Draconicon,
You there! What have you learned since being down here?
He doesn't speak our language.
He is speaking Draconic. My home tongue.
Oh. Is
You
that what
can-
that accent is?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
You can speak plainly in common.
I will in a few seconds after you answer that specific question.
What have I
Where
learned?
have you learned here since?
I'm looking to learn where the whereabouts of the person that we're looking for is, and that's pretty much it. It's intriguing.
Have you learned anything about maybe a bit of your being, yourself? Do you at least feel a bit home here?
I'm cold. I'm wet. I'm sure there are lessons to be learned in everything, but currently No, are you trying to tell me something?
No, but I think we need to show the rest of you some of the customs we have here when we have the chance after business is done.
I love a good party. We should get together for a party, learn about the culture, exchange some culture, maybe sing some songs.
Oh, so you speak.
Oh, did I say that in... No, I meant, what are you guys talking about?
It's still in Draconic?
No. I'm not saying that I responded in common,
Right,
but they
right.
know I responded to their conversation.
Yes.
So I'm going to say, well, let's just... you must be speaking some other language. I don't want him to know that I can understand.
Right. Now, did Crichton know that you now understand?
Yes, he knew because
yes. You guys spoke about it. Got it. Yes.
In 2 seconds ago.
and then
Yes.
I guess I'll switch to common now.
Okay, I see the bard is more respectable than I gave him for. My apologies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Does that make me disrespectable?
Not very
Clearly
tall.
did know what we were talking about. That's actually
How is my size?
How'd that
I am
work?
6 feet.
You're 6 feet. You're like a foot shorter.
Oh.
About. Wait, you are 6 foot. 11. You're almost 7 feet, right? If I remember right. Off the top of
It's
my
not
head.
that big.
I'm 6'6".
Oh. Wait, hold on.
Oh, well.
Tall. Ponga was like not quite 9 feet, right?
Shammy, shammy,
She
shammy,
put that
shammy,
down.
shammy.
That's
Oh,
actually not
you wrote-
possible.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
I think somebody's pulling on the cord.
Oh, I did. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
A little bit my breath.
Oh, it's because I'm 6'6".
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
We've got a mismatch.
No, match.
My.
Someone get a book.
Right.
It's,
So what were
So
you?
what
You
I'm
were
saying
six.
is the previous
six okay,
story.
so
Oh,
6
younger.
inches.
I'm younger, yeah.
Yeah, there you
You know
go.
what I
6
mean?
inches difference.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Though if you're swimming, you might be taller. So.
We are underwater. I'm trying to remember that.
All right. So
Yeah.
you guys have been having this conversation. Are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm just following the mother.
You pretty much trying to. Okay.
Okay, so we're following the mother.
Literally,
You're following the mother. She has stopped and waited for you guys to catch up a little bit impatiently. She looks nervous, very concerned. You remember that what she had told you is that her son had come back and told her that he was going to destroy the city, or at least heavily insinuated that he would. And you can see in her face that she's taken it as a warning and that she's probably planning to leave. But she does have this note that was left behind that she wants to show you since you're looking for him, and she has asked you to kill him if you find him.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. All right.
And I know, even though I overheard what you said to them, that they said that we were to kill the family as well.
Yes.
And
The
so-
Chancellor expects
yeah.
you to kill the family.
So
as well.
I want to make sure that I'm watching the guards very, very closely.
And since you have told the Chancellor of the Hourglass, you know that he is curious about that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Do you serve
As a
your
reminder.
king the way we serve our king? And what I mean by that is, we follow him around. We like buddy with him. You know, we're like happy dappy around him. That's the custom for kings where we come from. Is it the same with your chancellor?
Well, as you can see, I'm not exactly a criff.
Correct.
I have to admit, yes, I am actually from up there.
You are?
Originally. But water has always been truly my home. They've given me a home, and I have not only served them well, but I'm here to make sure that the hospitality and the love they have given me is rightfully given back. So if anything is to take away what they have given to me, for what is home, for what is family, then they shall not be part of here.
Fair enough. We'll keep it on the light then. Okay, so we're following this woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So she brings you a few, I guess, blocks as you might describe them, because the layout of the city is not the same as what you'd see topside, especially since so much of it is built vertically, given the lack of a need for anything to be specifically ground level. She brings you about a few blocks away, swims up to about middle way up this one tower. You can see that her garb isn't necessarily lowborn. From what you gather from the caste system of this city, she doesn't look as drably dressed as some, but she doesn't look as highly dressed as those you'd seen in the palace either. See, so you would assume somewhere around the middle, you would guess, wearing a similar earring to what you see on your friend over here, or a similar piece of jewelry to what Kai has. So she guides you in, she looks both ways and kind of gets you to come in, you know, like quickly and discreetly.
Yeah, I go in.
Okay.
Would you forgive us a moment? We're gonna go in. I'd prefer if you stayed. Just because we don't know how she feels about guards and stuff like that. Can we just go in and...
I'm a local hero here. It's fine.
Okay, so you'll stay outside. Good.
So I go in.
Okay.
Follow her in.
I don't listen.
You follow her in. She looks at you, and you know her by name, and she knows you by name. She says, Kai, can I trust you?
Yes, always and forever.
You will not tell the others.
You see me? There's a lot of things, yes and not, said. It's fine.
As long as he dies, that's all that's needed, yes?
Insight check. I'd like to
Yeah.
kind of gauge this conversation. Are they having a conversation in their tongue or in common?
It's in common.
Okay. That is a 19.
Okay.
Enough.
Yeah. So, with that, what are you looking to glean from the inside? What are you looking
I'm trying to understand what she's asking and how close they are, and then his response, and whether or not he's being truthful.
Okay, so you can see that
In
they
earnest.
do know each other by name.
Yeah.
And so there's a history here between the two, and it seems to extend beyond duty. What you glean from the conversation is that she is hoping to see that whatever he sees inside her home will not land her in hot water, so that her and her family can survive this situation despite being the family
Sure.
of this individual
Right.
that is being sought, right?
Okay.
So,
Sorry, and his intention back?
I'll let you comment on that.
Oh, okay. So I am definitely, I know my orders, but I also know that as an outsider, I empathize a bit with the situation and what's going on. I'm still gonna want to stake it out and see, all intentions. I'm as much as I want to bring the shame, share love. It's not, I'm not gonna throw that out the window off simple words just yet.
Okay.
Actions speak greater to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And to speak on that as well, you do remember what the other guard said when he left as well. So, yeah. Okay.
All right.
So, you all enter?
Yep.
All right. As you enter, you see her house is very, very nice. But there is, it seems to be a bit shorter than you would have expected. It seems a bit smaller than it should be. And she walks back to a back wall where she has the equivalent of a bookcase, but it doesn't have books scattered on it, more just beautiful glass and other items that seem to be stuff that's not really among your ken, things you haven't seen before, but beautiful in the way you've seen as far as like statuettes and things like that. That's sort of deal, but different make, different styles, different artistic takes.
All the scrolls are laminated and stuff.
they're laminated, like gold edged onion paper stuff. Anyway, so she ends up moving some items on the shelf, and then you hear a click, and it just unlatches a little bit from the wall and turns, so she's able to go in. And behind this, you can see a number of creatures that are caged, some that are like sentient beings of underwater races. So whatever she's doing here, it seems fairly illegal. And among these items, and she's got a number of items that look like large stolen goods. She's definitely, it looks like she's holding these for somebody. Not that she deals them specifically, but she definitely has some sort of backroom dealings, with somebody. She's acting as storage in a way. And she goes to a drawer where she opens up a false bottom. She brings out a note and she says, "This is it. This is what he gave me."
I take it.
Okay, so
Is it in common?
no, it's not in common. So
Do I recognize the language?
you'll have to roll investigation or history, and anybody can roll looking at this as well.
That is not going to be good.
So it's not all you doing the rolling. Yeah, but anybody that sees this note, you can
7.
roll.
I can roll.
Investigation or history. Okay.
19.
Wow, was that which one? Investigation or history?
Okay, I didn't pick because I have a 0 to both, but I guess history.
Okay, all right. What did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
13. Okay, and
11 in investigation.
yeah.
With a +3.
All right, so that's a 14. All right, so the rest of you aren't quite sure. You've seen scrawling like this, but you're not sure which language it might be. You can tell it's abyssal, and you've seen this language written before. There's something very hateful about the way it's scrawled. It's just abyssal itself looks like a hate-filled language. However, you don't know the language. You can't read it. You've just been able to identify it.
This is abyssal.
A missile.
Abyssal.
Oh, abyssal. This language goes deep.
Yeah. I can't read it, but I recognize it.
Perhaps our friend here could interpret it for us?
Do you know Abyssal?
Again, I'm not originally from here. This one does escape me.
I look at the woman. Can you read this?
No, I was hoping maybe you could. I speak the language of the Griff, and I speak your language, but no others.
We'll need to find someone who can interpret this for us. Can you, I turn to the woman, I go, can you point us in the direction of someone you may know from down here who might be able to interpret this for us?
I don't believe anyone I could refer you to would be trustworthy.
Is there any magic that would reveal this gentleman? Do we know how to transcribe this or send it to some the man? The merchant. He might know this. So, can you summon? Do I summon him? Do you?
Anybody.
Anyone can? I'll summon him. The merchant. Can I summon him?
How are you gonna?
I'm gonna be like, hello, merchant of wonder and trickery.
Okay, and his head pops out again, as though behind some invisible curtain.
Uh-huh.
The rest of him's just hidden. Yes.
I have a question for you. Being a god, small g, do you have any insight into the language of Abyssal?
Well, yes, a little bit, certainly. Why are you asking me about Abyssal?
This note that we got, it's written in a language that none of us understand,
Turn around and I show it to him.
and we'd like it interpreted.
Well, isn't this convenient for you that you have me just sitting in your back pocket?
Hey, figured I'd ask.
How trustworthy is this talking head?
Oh, it looks like a genie in a bottle. You just rub the lamp and there he shows. It's fantastic.
Good to have friends in high places.
Or low places below.
Or invisible places.
Yeah, he runs his hand behind him.
Certainly. Here, hand me that.
So he takes it, and it's in common now. There you go.
Thank you.
I love that.
Okay. I read it.
All right. I'll be gone then until you just call for me again.
Thank you.
So long. And then
Thank
he
you.
pops back up.
friends in places where the water shines and the reef chases my blues away.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed
All
it.
right.
Nailed it.
Did he do that in character? Or is that just
Well,
fun?
he's the
Yeah, but it sounds like
I can do
because it's underwater.
Okay,
Does a guitar make noise underwater?
it does poorly.
Bling, bling, bling.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
sound does carry better in water.
But it's
Yeah.
full of water, too.
Exactly.
Yeah, vibration.
So is it
Literally
gonna?
stopping the strings from doing anything useful. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would kind of limit the vibration, wouldn't it? All right. So as you read the note, it says, "Follow closely. I will wait. Meet me where the city ends in the south."
The rhyme on this poem is terrible.
I will wait. Meet me.
So, yeah.
Right?
Say that again.
Follow closely. I will wait. Meet me where the city ends in the south.
Do we notice if there's anyone else in this house besides us?
You've just seen the woman.
You mean the what in the south?
And the creatures.
Meet me where the city ends in the south.
Yes.
Seems pretty clear. Although if I were doing it, I'd change it to like, follow closely, I will wait, meet me at the city gate, or something like that. But we'll take it, I guess. This is just instructional, so that's good.
He gave this to you?
Yes.
But this is the first time she's heard what it says, too, right?
Yeah, she didn't know what it meant.
Oh.
Okay. How does she respond to the translation to you?
She's confused. Does this apply to me or to you?
Follow closely. I will wait. Meet me where the city ends in the south. I mean, it's for whomever holds the note.
Yeah. We shouldn't lose this.
Does he know you are following him?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does it either.
Then he must mean it for me.
But we'll probably be the most helpful. You can still come.
In fact, you might want to lead and we can follow you.
I don't know if I want to see him again.
Well, this is hard, but let me ask. Do you want us to kill him there and when we find him? With you around, or would you prefer turning...
I'm just saying that the evil that he has become has to end. One way or another. It saddens me, but it has to end.
I understand.
Guy, should they fail, will you do it?
Of course.
And keep our secret?
Yes. He endangers what we both love here.
I think you should come with us.
I would have to agree.
It is no longer safe for you here.
What makes you say that?
They intend to kill you and your family.
Only if they identify me.
No.
How could they not identify you? Isn't it clear that you are his mother? I don't understand.
I've only revealed it to you.
Oh,
And the guard. And the other guard that was following.
The other guard.
They know who you are.
I hoped they could not hear. Then you're right, I must go.
you should come with us.
Am I safe with you?
Yes. You have my word.
You have his word.
Then I will bring some things.
Gather your things quickly.
So she quickly packs a small bag, just some food and certain items. Looks like some precious small jewels and things that she would take for their value, maybe sentimental or otherwise. But leaves mostly everything in the secret back room.
Do you have other family in the city?
None that still live. Their lives were taken instead of us lowering caste as punishment for other things. I'm all that remains. Myself and Kata.
Kata?
Cat is
The
man
men
in
of purple's
Oh,
name.
yeah, Kata.
Kata.
Follow closely. I will wait. Meet me at the city gate. Right? Doesn't it make more sense?
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
We don't know if that's
Okay.
the key.
So she, as you guys all leave, she ends up closing the secret doorway, leaves the house, locks up the doorway best as possible, and bids you to lead.
Yeah. I keep close to her, and I want her ahead of me as I walk. Shepard, take point.
What?
Will you walk ahead of the party,
Oh, yeah.
keeping an eye out for danger? Thank you.
Point.
Yes, of the arrow. Yes. Never mind.
You'll get too complicated. He's sweating.
So I take the back, the rear. I want her in front of me, and yeah.
I'm actually always
scanning.
going to be positioning either beside or behind, or back as possible.
All right. So which would you prefer, the side or the far
Back.
back? Okay. So you're going to take the farthest back.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Um,
Essentially keeping an eye on everyone.
I prefer you not trail me, friend.
Do not worry. There is nothing that is going to get between us or even your friends. Don't worry. If I have this,
I pull out a heavy crossbow and show.
this is not going into you. Do not worry. I am seeing that you guys actually have some care. And hearing her out, something means quite well with you.
How much do I believe that?
All right, roll insight, and you're trying to persuade him. This is honest. Okay, so roll persuasion.
Okay.
It's a 10 for me.
Well, it's honest.
Yeah. So in that case,
Okay.
with your 10, you believe he's telling the truth, though you're not 100% convinced.
I am a
There's
stranger.
still doubt.
Okay, so I will allow him to walk where he needs to walk, but I want to watch him, corner of my eye sort of thing.
Would you rather I just walk beside you?
Yes.
I can do that.
And I'll take point.
Gold every time. All right.
Can I cast it's one of my spell slots for to do primeval awareness,
Sure.
just for the sake of checking if there's actually anything following us or keeping an eye on us.
All right. Now, primeval awareness. Does that just apply to your favorite enemy?
No, it's just in action to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you.
Okay.
Or up to 6 miles if you are in favored terrain. This is sort of my home. So would that count as favored? Because
Well, it's whatever your favorite terrain has been set to be. If it's, urban environments or city environments, then
Okay.
yes, it would apply. However, if it's some other type of terrain, desert,
considering
forest,
this is
swamp,
near her place,
other ocean locations.
I do have swamp, but I don't know if this counts.
This wouldn't count as swamp,
Yeah,
for
so
being in the city.
I'm going to say it's going to be
No.
wow.
Areas of the ocean that are heavy in silt, much dirtier, I would count that as swamp. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's
So
your
it's
favorite
just gonna be
terrain
a mile.
is swamp then?
That's one of them.
Okay, what's the other?
The other is I cannot find immediately, but I know it's not any of this.
All right. Okay. So so this doesn't count as your favorite terrain.
Okay.
Is that limited to your favorite terrain? That ability?
No, it's up to 6 if I have it favored. If not, then it's just 1.
Okay. So which one are you looking for?
If any of those types, anything.
Yeah, it says you
monster-
can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Within 1 mile.
Or within up to 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain. Yeah. So it's 1 mile.
That's pretty amazing.
All right. So let me see the types again.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay. You sense 2 elementals. You get the general location of them as well.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's part of the spell.
The feature does not
reveal
the creature's location or number.
All right. Okay. So I'm thinking of the one that Todd always
Yeah,
used to use.
I
I'm
thought
trying
that
to
was.
remember. Yeah. Was it this? Because I thought it gave him like a
He may have been
general
using
idea.
a test, like a.
Or maybe a higher
play
level
test.
version. Okay. So yeah, that's right. Because he was using
Yeah.
elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arcana or whatever. Sorry, lady. Unearthed Arcana. So you sense 2 elementals within 1 mile.
Okay.
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 All right. We.
How visible is me doing that to them?
It's an ability that you do fairly passively. I don't think it has
It's a
any
spell, I think.
components to it.
It's a slot. It's a spell slot.
Is it a spell slot? Do you know what components it has on it?
No.
It is.
It's just
Just expends a spell slot.
but it's not a spell though. It's just using a spell slot.
Yeah, but I
and
don't-
you focus your awareness on the region around you.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So no, probably not.
Right. So I would say that it's not something that's readily observable. I mean, maybe other rangers might see what you're doing and know what it is, but for the general folk, not so much.
Okay.
Okay. So.
I do want to share
Right.
that. So I speak once more. Do be aware. I find there is something swimming among us. 2 of them. Not sure where, but they seem quite.
Like fish.
This would be their place, if they are what I'm thinking they are.
Okay. That's so cryptic. Well, I mean, okay.
Perhaps you want to lead us. I don't know where the city is. I don't know which direction south is. In fact,
Great idea.
I thought I was taking point.
but you don't know. Do you know where the south of the city is?
I don't know how to for itself.
Is my knowledge of the city greater than theirs?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
you
Okay.
live here. You've been here for a few years now.
So it's totally fine that what I say goes in terms of moving to place down there?
Well, it's up to them whether or not they believe you.
Okay.
However, you know the city well enough to know which direction is south,
Okay.
and you know what the borders look like.
All right, cool.
You've guarded the borders in the past before you got your royal
Yeah.
position.
Okay, makes sense.
Quietly, if he moves forward, I'm going to turn to the woman and I'm going to say, "What is your name?"
My name is Katya.
Katia. Please let me know if he's leading us astray and not in the direction of the south of the city.
I will tell you once we start moving.
Yes.
Good point. We should probably get moving.
So yes, I will. I can tell you where, but I am still staying where I am here. I am continuing to follow. We have an appointed guard, but you will only take lead. I making sure none of you have trouble in your position.
So he pokes me in the side like that,
Yeah.
and I poke him back. But as I do, I cast a spell, Charm Person.
All right. So what's the saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, 15.
15. Okay, so you have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving, okay.
Yeah.
You and your charm.
So your wisdom save is going to be there.
Okay, so +3 on that one. Uh-oh.
Cock die.
That was cocked.
It
Yeah.
was cocked. You can
You can
reroll.
roll again.
I'm actually use the smaller one if that's cool.
Do it.
Because this does not seem. Okay, 13 plus 3.
Okay, so that's
I say roll again. That cocked die was.
Alright, we're doing best 2 out of 3?
No, you're
All right.
She has decides.
All right, so you resist the charm. Now we're going to roll perception to see
If I notice he did that?
if you know what he was doing.
And do I get anything beneficial?
Yeah, your perception
Whatever your
bonus.
perception, whatever your perception bonus is.
I also have sensitive passive wisdom and perception. I don't know if that
Yeah.
means anything.
That'll apply in different circumstances.
Okay, so I have a +6 to that. So 8
All right.
plus 6, that's 14.
Okay, so with a 14, that wasn't enough. So you don't know that he was trying to charm you.
I,
It just seemed like a poke, and you just passively resisted.
I'm probably just going to regard it as a poke anyway,
All right.
in any scenario.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. So,
All right. So we move.
yes. So you
And
guys
hastily.
are moving. You're moving hastily. Which direction are you moving?
Oh, still with them.
South.
Yeah, south.
Yeah. So you're guiding south.
Yeah, it's guiding south.
Okay.
To where it's.
Please let us know when we're a mile or so from the destination.
Gotcha.
Okay, we move.
Okay.
We are going south. Just confirming. Yeah. All right. So you guys continue south. You're moving through this heavily populated part of the city. Very beautiful buildings, fresh, new. Moving further, things are starting to get older and older till you get back to the ruins of the old city again. You begin noticing what you had seen the first time around, some oddly shaped sort of objects, or not really objects, but oddly shaped sections of wall. You know these are guards, town guards, that, you know, the Criff are able to take the coloration, camouflage themselves against, you know, whatever material they're up against for the most part, much like octopus can, but they can't take on the texture. So you see the coloration of the wall, but from the front you can't see them. From the side you can see the profile of their faces. It's quite effective, but you guys have come to be able to see a lot easier where they are.
Do they also wear an earring like me?
These ones, these outer guard, generally are unarmed, and they don't wear any sign unless they are in civilian gear.
Okay.
Right, because this is part of their guard post. If they were to wear the gold, they would be more easily spotted.
She is wearing the earring, the same earring?
Yes, she has the same, the same.
As I walk, I ask her, what do the earrings signify?
Our caste.
Does everyone need to wear one?
Yes. Unless you are lowborn or you have been shunned by the society.
Pretty.
Then you become the dredge. Lower than bugs, lower than shrimp, killed without regard.
Thankfully, I won mine.
Could I get one? Just kidding. I just don't want to die.
It is not easy for outsiders to earn acceptance in a caste. You are considered dredge until proven otherwise.
We should consider that, considering that the thing you're wearing. Remember the dude face. Why didn't we get some?
Well, the Chancellor gave you all.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay, I thought he
badges.
only gave us one.
No.
No, he gave you each a badge to signify that
Which is why the guards.
you are allowed to be in town. Essentially, that people don't have to be afraid of you. However, it also signifies that you're being watched by a castle guard,
Okay.
which you are.
Does that mean people will
On a tour.
It's like a
will-
hall pass. We're hall passes, yeah.
Does that mean though that people will go or wonder what's up if they don't see me around them?
Potentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we walk.
Yeah. So here, these outer city guard, since you guys are not sneaking, they do see you. However, they're not moving because you're wearing the badges and you have Kai with you. Okay.
Keep in mind that our abilities will not be the same as they are on the surface.
Good point.
His abilities will be, if not amplified.
Yes. Your abilities to breathe fire, for instance, tempered by the water currently in your mouth. Just saying.
So you are familiar with his gift.
Oh, I've seen him. He's so funny sometimes. When he gets angry, you just notice the steam coming out of the sides of his mouth.
It would
Like as
probably
if
be
he
bubbles.
swallowed a cigarello or something.
I am going to warn you. If you see my color, it may shock you a bit. So I'd suggest that you, whenever I call it out, do not be in front of me, please.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He's an electric eel.
Okay.
We walk.
So we walk. Yeah. We're still
Okay. You walk. I want everybody to roll perception. You with advantage, Kai. So you can roll once more. Take
Okay.
the highest of the two.
Please.
Because you have advantage.
Okay, thank goodness. The
there
first
you
one was a
go.
2. It was perception, right?
Yeah.
Way to go on
Okay,
point
so
there.
15 plus 6.
Point Dexter.
Okay, so
Point
it's 21.
Dexter.
You don't have to pull
All right.
me out.
Okay. So crit fail.
Yeah.
What?
What's
22.
22?
I got a 6.
6.
No, I got an 8. Sorry.
But at least it's a deep secret.
Oh, it's true. It did.
Okay. All right. You hear some tapping. You know what it means.
What does it mean?
Morse code.
All right.
Wait, let's
So,
try.
yeah.
What kind of tapping is it? Not like, what do I hear?
It's something
It's
like,
like Morse
a
code kind of?
In what direction?
behind you.
Solid? Solid taps?
It seems like stone against stone.
But rhythmic? Or like, or is it?
It almost sounds like a stone falling down a canyon. Like a.
Interesting.
I hear tapping. Very clear. Do you hear that?
I don't, but generally when someone is tap dancing, I immediately identify it. Strange that I can't hear it.
I don't hear a thing.
You're a strange creature.
Am I familiar with tapping in the same way?
So you heard what I
Yeah.
said? Yeah. Okay. That's something communication.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Do you hear
I know how
that?
to do it back.
Hear it? Yes, very.
What does it mean?
So it's up to you whether or not you want to tell. It's the way guards communicate to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like how Navy SEALs might whistle to each other, make SEAL sounds. I'm sorry, Navy SEALs.
So bad.
I guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
do some knocking and
I'm sorry. I just had this total military picture in my mind of Navy SEALs going like.
wait. You were telling me they don't do that?
No.
I think it makes sense, but
They're SEALs.
It's for the namesake. Anyway.
That made that Charlie Sheen movie way better, eh?
Adam was like,
Yeah. I didn't even see that.
Are you saying like Hot Shots Part 2? Or?
oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking about Navy SEAls, like that actually
Oh,
Charlie
okay.
Sheen movie,
Oh, okay.
which I loved when I was a kid, but that's very good. Okay, go on.
So I do speak up to the party. Common. Just give me a few moments, real quick. I also go back to the area with the tapping, and I tap back.
Okay.
I guess I'd whisper to you.
So you would walk over to a wall and tap with whatever implement you may choose. Your weapon or something.
I'll just, with the butt of the crossbow.
All right. So.
What's he doing?
Here.
Looks perplexing. Perhaps a melody or a song or a rhythm from one of the popular tunes down here. Perhaps.
Why is everything music to you?
Why is everything not music to you?
I immediately scan the horizon.
I don't like this. I think they're communicating.
These must be the deep secrets.
They might be sharing deep secrets.
Deep
Do I know what he
sea
means by
cribs,
voices?
like a gang.
It's the one they're looking for.
Yes. Crits. Crits.
Like
okay,
a
so-
baby sleeps in.
Yes. Deep secrets.
That's why it's not. It's exactly what we are out here for.
This is going nowhere.
No, it really isn't. We're just trying to distract from the
Okay.
whispering.
I just start tapping on the side of the building with my stuff.
Okay.
Wait.
It's like stomp.
This is.
Okay.
You guys are messing up with my communication. I am trying to make sure. You are messing with messages.
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 What are you telling them?
What messages?
Who are
I
you
am making
talking
sure that we are not stopped, and that we keep going south. All is
What do you
going
mean?
to
Were they are they trying to stop us?
No, they're trying to make sure that you're not causing trouble, and we are actually doing what we are supposed to do.
Can I roll insight on him explanation?
Yes, you can.
8.
All right. With your insight, I mean, seems kind of legit, you guess, but you're not convinced one way or the other.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
So how far are we from our destination at the south of the town? The city?
You're a few miles out still. The old city extends quite far. You get the impression that the entirety of the size of the city was once ancient city. It's just being built out from the center again
Right.
outwards. But yeah, it's large, very, very large.
Okay.
Continue to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any way for us to move more quickly than we're moving right now?
Does he mean like, I guess like,
Because we're walking.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's watery.
You
I was gonna
guys,
say,
water.
because I could
Can we
swim,
not
but
swim?
right, but your swim speed is the same as your walk speed.
swim
Oh,
speed is
yeah.
Aw.
So
Okay, so we
yeah.
Yeah.
We keep
we'll
walking.
just keep walking.
Okay.
Can
Now,
I
if you
use
guys
my
are
fire breath as
dashing,
like
though,
a rocket.
Backwards like a swim.
you know that might work.
Super cool. We just hang on to
if
his
you're
waist.
if you're using your
Yeah.
fire breath, that would give you like a 6-second
Like a boost.
speed boost.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a turbo boost.
I would home rule that as like half. So it's a 30-foot.
Yeah.
Okay, so fire underwater is
30.
considered to be like having resistance.
15
to it,
feet.
So it's going
It's
to be
15
half
feet.
damage. So it'd be 15 feet extra that would blast you in a direction. I would
So
say.
does
I'm
it
gonna use that
actually-
with a drop kick.
Drop
When it comes. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then that would include like a jump
Okay.
movement.
I got it. I like it.
It would still be a
All right.
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
What does
go.
that even visually look like? Because I'm just seeing bubbles.
Basically, he jumps and then
Like a dragon bomb.
Okay.
bubbles and
okay.
fire.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we at?
I don't know.
I might get a bit jealous about that.
you guys continue forward. Are you going to be kind of double time right now?
Yes.
All right.
We are moving
so
fast.
double time
Until we get to
You're-
a mile.
You know that the south of the city leads to a point. You assume that's probably where the letter is
Okay.
telling you to meet.
Yeah.
And that's where you can start putting your minis on the board.
Before we, because he
there.
did request that when we are within
You're
a certain
bronze one.
proximity, you know, I say that we're near it. So
Right.
I do want to bring that up, but I also want to cast the same spell again. The Primeval Awareness. I don't know.
Primeval awareness.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
that cool?
casting whereabouts? Here or earlier?
Oh, when we are approachable, because he
Okay.
said
So
that.
while you're
Where are we approaching?
I'm
Where are
you
we
guys
approaching from?
from this direction.
Okay, you want to put us there, please?
Okay.
We just need a mini for the mummy.
You are at the back, right?
Yeah, we don't have the mom.
I can get one.
Sitting down into a point.
Hello, Mum.
Hello, Mum.
Don't be hiding there, Mum.
Are you my mummy?
Oh, you my puppy.
I really hope someone in chat recognizes that reference, or else I'm gonna be real sad. Are you my mummy? Is that? I don't know.
Do you want me to get one?
It's from the movie The Mummy.
Do you want me to?
It's okay.
No.
So while this is going on, I want to respect.
She looks more
this-
heroic here than she actually is.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
Sorry, what was the name again?
Crichton.
Crichton.
Yeah.
So I wanted to respect Crichton's, word that he asked for me, how close we are. So I speak in common. All right, we are approaching the area. I do want to make sure that we're not being followed. Those two that I felt, they make me uneasy. Give me a second. So I cast Primeval once more.
Okay. So you don't need to roll for that, right?
Oh, okay.
I think it's
Right.
just.
Oh, okay.
you know,
It's a cast, right?
Yeah, you just have to mark off a spell slot.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So make sure you're knocking off spell slots to do it. So you cast Primeval Awareness,
Oh, it's down there.
and you don't sense any of those creatures within range,
Within a mile.
within a mile.
Oh, okay. So nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. It's good. Continue.
Okay. Can you explain the terrain that we're facing and the layout
Well,
of the area?
admittedly, we are going to be at a choke point.
Is this as high as we can see, or is it actually flat?
This is it's up. It's physically represented the way it looks. So it's
Okay.
about 10 feet high. It's flat on top, and it's old, shorn, flat coral reef.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we need some height, we can climb up there, upon the reefs. There's a few things that can be hidden about, so I would be careful when going too far, but open enough that we could see.
It's clearly a trap.
Clearly. Can we not climb?
You have brought me into a trap.
Your son has led us into a trap.
Katya, we are
You
here
have
for you.
brought me here.
We are here for you.
You are safer here than amongst your own people at this point.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Katya, when I heard those knocks, he speaks a bit more truth than even I would like to believe.
Are you saying? Can I hear? They're within earshot.
Yeah, if everybody's standing this way,
Great.
then yes.
Are you saying that in that message you heard that they were stopping us here, that they were going to attack us here at this choke point, here?
Oh no, they are fine with us coming here. They know what we're trying to do, to get him. But I wouldn't let your guard down after we have found him.
Fair enough. I say we keep looking for him.
I say we take high ground and split up on either side.
I'll take a point.
No.
Do I know about this? Is this something familiar to me?
You have not been around there before. You don't know anything about that. It's the
Does
the
look
old
defensible.
ancient part of the city is full of old, broken down buildings, and this is one of them.
Is it at least defensible, or at least respectably so?
It looks fragile, so you'd imagine that those, the
These would
blocks
cave?
that it's made of, they could cave. Yeah, it seems.
Can't hide her in there.
Can I swim up to the platform? To the
Yeah.
top of the platform?
You can. Yeah.
What is Katya feeling? How does she feel about where she wants to be?
She's uncomfortable to be in this situation at all.
Yes.
You can tell from the way she's responded that she's unhappy to be here in this situation. She thought she would be safer than this, and she doesn't feel comfortable.
All right. Well, I guess that's my duty.
Shamgar, can you keep an eye on Katya?
Sure, just down here. Or,
I would take high ground on this side.
okay, come with me.
And I say, Katya, you'll be safe with him.
Okay, so she follows close to you.
I'm also going to at least hover around there with them.
All right.
I'll be over here by myself. Shami, you're good over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Are you
Don't
good?
trust your strings.
Crichton, you'll join me up here, right?
Yeah, I go up with the graph. And I say, Shamgar, with your life, guard her at all costs.
Of course.
There or somewhere else?
Well, in front of the graph. I don't
front
think
of the graph?
he wants. Yeah, why? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? All right, okay. So I will will approach quietly, staying low. I am, anyways. And I'm gonna try and stealth the best as I can forward. Kind of scanning the horizon, looking for any issues that.
I'm gonna do what Crichton does.
So you're stealthing forward?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to have your movement.
Okay.
So that's 15 there.
Yeah.
There. Or you have extra movement, right?
Are we all stealthing?
You
I have my
well,
walking
they've
speed is
decided to
45.
We've decided
Okay.
to stop.
45.
So 22.
Knowing that DeGraff is
that's fine.
stealthing with you, you want to stay ahead still?
Yeah.
Okay. So 20, that's about 5 feet ahead of where DeGraff would be.
Could we take some cover
You are
behind
right.
this plant, this big plant?
That plant would act as half cover
Okay, I'll lead.
for one person, quarter cover for 2.
Yeah, I'll lead Katya.
Yeah.
I'll say, it might be safest for you behind this hidden area here.
All right. She uses her full movement. She's not sneaking.
Okay, and I will stealth my way up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
You get 15, yeah. There, yeah. Here.
no, I have 40.
Oh, like me, close to me. So you'd be where I am. I am like equal
Oh, yeah.
distance, more or less. Yeah. Although you were at point, you were ahead of me, weren't you? So you would be a little further ahead if you wanted to be,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Because you were like at the front of the party, so you could be there if you want.
So
Alright.
I'll also stealth, but I'm going to go only halfway.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm watching him out of the corner of my eye every once in a while, scanning and then looking, scanning and looking.
Our eyes meet and I.
All right. Everybody roll another perception check.
Okay, it's better than
20
If I roll
total.
another 6, okay.
You rolled 2 6?
Yeah, 9 for me.
Oh,
All right.
wait, I get 2 rolls, right?
No.
No.
That was just that one.
That was the
that one time.
16 pour moi.
Okay.
15 pour moi.
And
Yeah, 20 total.
20. Okay. All right. So the 3 of you, unfortunately not you, Crichton, hear a snap behind you, and it sounds almost like an explosion, but cut short, like a pop underwater. And as you look back, you see a cloud of red in the water from behind one of the ancient buildings behind you, and that's where we're going to stop for a break.
Oh.
Yay! Excellent, excellent. Cloud of red in the water. It's always a good sign, right?
Pop and explode red. Someone just spontaneously.
Yeah.
Explode,
Combusted.
Yes, something, somewhere.
Where? Behind that building there?
Not this one further back. Yeah, something that's not physically represented on the table. We'll say it's about another 40 feet behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have no
Hooray!
Kickstarter commercial to use as our
I
break
know,
time.
right? It's all done. I'm so like chill.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna.
Step out.
Yeah. Do we have any questions, Ryan? That you know of?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any either.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We are back. Finally.
When did we start? 7:30?
Yes, I'm 30.
Just checking Twitch real quick.
Wait, how did you go all the way there and it flipped you?
I don't know. I don't know what it did.
Just for those of you that are watching that weren't watching at the beginning, Kickstarter went really, really well. We closed our Kickstarter at 300%, over 300% of our initial goal, 360%.
383%.
Nice!
Yes, it was great, and we raised $90,414, which we want to thank everyone for your incredible support. That's good, Ryan. Ryan just texted me to say he's ordering a pizza.
Nice.
Just tell him to come to the back.
Okay.
So funny.
There are questions.
Yeah, Colby is asking, what are those orange seaweed things?
Colby's asking what are the orange seaweed things?
Yeah. They are actually aquarium decorations from PetSmart, which is a pet store here in Canada. Yeah. And I saw them and I thought, hey, those would be good for underwater, and they were.
They are.
But look how cool they are, like with the light, with the.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you're covering the light now.
Oh, there.
There we go.
Look at that.
Like, it looks like they're kind of moving a little bit. They don't, but
It's so cool.
it is.
This light is really cool that we have up here.
Yeah.
It's a very good touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to the noobs after somebody took the 10 points of damage?
What happened to the noobs after they took the 10 points of... Oh, yeah, we stopped the stream.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the stream only went another 15 minutes or so. So nothing more. There was some more damage done. Nobody went down. I don't think, Ryan?
I don't think so.
Before it cut out?
Heavy damage, but no one's dead.
No one's down. But tomorrow night, I forgot to answer earlier, we just finalized today that we're going to do another noob stream tomorrow night. And it's going to feature the ending of Part 5.
I thought you were going to say it's going to feature the ending of all of the characters played from the last day.
They shall meet them too!
Yeah. So that's, so we're finishing off Desecration of Blackwell, which is Part 5 of our Twisted Head of Fate adventure. So those of you that backed us and are following and are getting in the adventure boxes, this is a good chance for you to kind of see what we're up to in those times. Yeah, so that is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I guess, Ryan? We haven't finalized, but that was just thrown together today, so we're gonna do that live.
Michael Kramer asked, "What did I miss from this session?"
From this session?
Yeah, so that was like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, a whole lot. So we are tracking the Man in Purple. I don't know if you were watching last time, Michael, if you're tracking with us, but we're underwater, the depths of the ocean, we're looking for the Man in Purple in a city with a race called the Criff. We are currently searching for him because he's an evil man.
How did we get to the city again? We went to one of the mages who teleported us down into this city.
Yeah.
The Man in Purple is the man who was behind the Boy King, who's the sinister Boy King that Brandon voiced so wonderfully.
Yes.
Man,
that's creepy.
So that's where we are.
Yeah. So we are currently underwater. We are approaching what we believe is a trap.
Yeah. Looks like a trap. I mean, it's like a classic trap.
And it ends in a choke point, and it's not good. No. But we are walking right into it because we have to. This is an evil man who has a very powerful item, which we need to remember.
Forgot about that.
Yes. He has a very powerful
item. I'm going to go and be back.
And for those of you too who are current subs of our adventure boxes, we are currently in the midst of creating second editions of all of those modules. So through playing with them on our stream and all of that sort of thing, we're just adding some balancing stuff, some bonuses, some other things that we are very, very excited about. So we're going to continue to do... What is happening behind me?
Nothing.
Stop. Can I...
Ah! No! Wait, he's my friend!
I crushed your head. No.
Wait, not
My
the
head
nose.
has been crushed.
I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, did.
Yeah, so we are currently updating all those, and we'll be releasing those in the realm for you. So you have updated PDFs of all of the rules, and then all the new subscribers will get physical copies of those. And then eventually, I think that we should probably publish a collection of the first adventure, at least PDFs, in one book, and then you guys can get that. And order that if you'd like the hard copy of it.
Great.
In fact, we should do that anyways.
We should do.
So,
We'll do it anyways.
We'll do that anyways.
We have
But
the
I'm
technology.
gonna go take my bio break.
Is there anything I?
Wait, you're human?
Bio break. While this.
What?
Is there anything I should speak of while this bio break is happening?
I don't know. About the process of the Kickstarter moving forward?
Yeah, sure. So the Kickstarter moving forward, that's what Jay just said. The process of the Kickstarter moving forward, this is kind of what happens. So, so anyone who put a pledge in is part of the set of backers that we then have to take from Kickstarter and load into our pledge manager platform. We're using one called CrowdOx, and it's a really broadly used one. So it's been used by a lot of Kickstarters.
I'm not that close.
And so we import all of the users, we import all of the orders of all of the backer levels, including the information for all of the add-ons and all of that stuff. And it's a pretty long process, but we're getting through it. I know that Jay and Tim are going to spend the day. They spent the day today, and they're spending the day tomorrow, making sure that all of the products are lined up perfectly, so that we can then manage the supplying and ordering and building of all of the things that are going out in January. There are some things, for instance, that for the lower tiers you're going to get earlier. A lot of the downloadable stuff that we'll be able to fulfill quicker than obviously the physical stuff. So just keep your ear to the ground. Our goal is to have it, I believe, in the next 7 business days complete. So just keep your ear to the ground. We're going to keep updating on the Kickstarter page just to make sure that you have all the information that you need. But CrowdOx is coming together nicely. The design is super cool. Jason's been working on that. And we have a whole bunch of one of the big challenges is with every product that we talked about in the Kickstarter, we have to create images for the CrowdOx platform. So it's actually a lot of work to just make the images for the individual products on the CrowdOx service. So that's kind of the I wouldn't call it an obstacle, but it's just one of the heavier pieces of work that we have to do right now. So and that's Tim and Jay who are doing a lot of the work. It's a lot of work. So, yeah. But you guys, we're so pumped to get these things out to people.
Yeah.
They're gonna be mind blowing. I think a lot of people are gonna be just so amazed at the kind of stuff we'll be able to put together for them in January. So that'll be super fun. That's it. And that's why I think Jason should. Oh, hey. Hey.
Speaking of Jason,
Yeah.
who is now adjacent to us.
He's adjacent to us.
Yes. Any questions?
we answered them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that made sense because the reason I wanted to speak the way it did
When
when
Ryan
Ryan the
speaks
stone is because I didn't know if they could hear us as well. Because I was more honest with them here. Like I even told Katya flat out. Whereas when it was back there, I felt I couldn't.
Right.
Is that like something that that makes sense?
I
or is
said
it
all
just-
of that without
I
my
think it
thing
makes
on.
sense.
I'm sure people understood.
I'm sure they heard.
Yeah. It just sounded like a.
Like everything we say underwater.
Yeah, we sound like we're underwater.
Just authentic.
Yeah.
Saw a golden moose.
We should do some DM tips in the middle of this stuff.
Again.
Like what
Tip of the day.
What happens when you have players who slow the story down like I do, like I did for most of the beginning of the session?
Well, I don't think you really slowed it down. I think when it comes to RP, there's always room for that.
Right.
And every DM allows, a certain amount or whatever. But I think as long as everybody's enjoying themselves at the table, then it's not a problem.
All right.
The idea is that everybody's here to have fun. Now, we also try to make sure that it's fun to watch as well. So if something seems like it might be going a little bit slow, we might try to move it on to something a little more action-packed from there. But you guys tend to have some really good RP that is very entertaining. At least I think so when I rewatch it.
Thank you, Brandon.
And we get some good comments on it, so I think a lot of people at home think so as well. So
You also let the
Yeah.
new guy, feel it out.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I appreciate it, brother.
that said,
No worries.
I have to be conscious of the amount of tension or action that we have in the game. So I try to
He's gonna get me
keep
fired.
things moving.
What?
I mean, that can happen on different levels, so I should probably not. No, just kidding. Right? 'Cause, yeah. Anyways.
Literal fire,
Oh yeah,
figurative
yeah,
fire.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Fire breather.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
So you guys ready to jump back in?
Of course.
Jump.
Or dive back in?
Oh.
Is that the one we used already?
Real dive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
I cannot wait for
Swimmingly.
it.
Swimmingly.
Ugh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, this sounds.
Uh-oh.
This is a change of pace.
Sounds like a red cloud.
Sirenscape spoils it again.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna attack it.
Spoils it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Thanks,
go.
sponsor.
Red cloud, and then Sirenscape starts speaking loudly. Now, just a moment. You guys can speak amongst yourselves. There's one thing.
What?
I didn't.
What?
Behind us!
Behind you, Adam.
When even the DM leaves, that's when you know you're in trouble. Something big's coming.
Not necessarily. You guys are jumping to conclusions.
Coming with big damage.
damage. Yeah.
I'm all like concerned
Don't
now.
worry about it.
No, shit.
Don't worry about it. Don't think too much about it.
It's my first day, man.
didn't hear
I didn't sign up for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Day one.
so some of you happen to hear this snapping, cracking, popping sound, and you see this cloud of red come out from one of the ancient structures behind you. So it's about 40 feet beyond the edge of what you see here. Back is
Okay.
where the building and the pop in the red.
Did you see that?
I look back. Do I see it?
As he points it out, yes.
Do you not feel the waves kind of?
Okay. 40 feet back from that building.
From the back of here, yes.
What
40
did it
feet.
sound like again?
So it was kind of like a loud, sharp pop. Yeah.
Like something released?
Sort of.
Oh.
Sort of. It didn't have any rumbling. It was more just like a popping sound, a loud popping sound.
Okay, I want to get
Yeah.
down, crouch,
Okay.
take as much cover as possible if
Yep.
there's any.
I'm gonna say, maybe go to the other side of the plant, because it's on.
We don't know, yeah.
I know this.
And I
very
do.
tiny planet.
I'm doing like 360 sweep of the whole area.
Yeah. Okay. All right. As you're looking around, you see from behind the building
Yeah.
the other guard
Yeah.
that was with
Yeah.
Kai. He's swimming out, and then pop. Red.
Whoa.
The guard. Viscera.
The guard popped?
Yeah.
This is the same one I was knocking to.
Yeah. And the one that you were watching them with.
Run! I run the other way.
Which way?
I'm running this way. Like,
All right.
the pop happened over there. I'm running this way.
Dash action?
Dash
Okay,
action.
60 feet. Okay, you can actually go a bit further for 60 feet. Just like,
There's actually a grid on here.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
Is this all based off turn or is this?
We aren't in a turn order yet.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
going, if we need to, we'll roll an initiative at some point.
So we've all recognized that it's this guy. We've all recognized that.
we
it's
turned
that guy.
around, saw the pop. I'm assuming that, I mean, I'm not communicating this to you, but I'm assuming that something is blowing them up. So that's why I'm running.
So it all happened over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand in front of.
Are you looking to see if there's something missing?
No. I was thinking about getting
gamer.
I was thinking about getting you minis.
Spicy.
Other minis for the guards.
Oh, okay. That's okay. We don't need them.
Yeah, clearly. Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna stand watch and sort of almost.
Take
dodge action.
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay.
So you're holding a dodge action where you are?
Yeah.
I'm jumping down.
Okay, so
Putting
swimming down.
Yeah.
All
Putting
right.
my back to that wall and looking up and down this. Is this like a full corridor through?
Yeah, so this continues down the
Okay.
whole way with structures on the
Yeah.
top, as you see here,
Yeah.
but it's just a pathway, or a road, rather.
I say, the graph, take cover.
So
The graph, you're my brother.
yeah, that's all I hear.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
He's your brother.
So I'm gonna. Can I just did a 60 foot dash. I'll wait till other.
Right, now
others-
Kai hasn't moved yet.
Yeah.
So.
So I actually turn around and I yell at them.
Okay.
At us or at?
No, at them.
Oh, okay.
Them. Are you interfering? We are trying to get the white man.
The purple man.
The purple man.
But he's an albino, so you're
Yeah,
you know,
wrong stream.
No.
no racism intended. So
I totally hiffled. I was saying it. I could hear myself. This is not.
Don't worry about it. It didn't happen.
I
So
even lost my voice.
That's good.
okay,
getting
so
it back.
so you're
There it
yelling
is.
that back towards this direction.
Are you interfering with us? This is not what we discussed.
Okay. There's no response.
Maybe try tapping.
yeah.
I do want to figure this out. So I'm actually gonna stand ground, but I'm not gonna have weapon pointed in that area.
So you have a weapon out, but not pointing anywhere.
No,
No.
because I know that stuff's happening, but I'm not
So,
gonna
but
show
you have
hostility.
an unholstered weapon.
I'm not trying to
or-
show hostility, but I am showing that there is alertness.
Okay, just not aiming
Yeah,
at anything.
not
Okay.
aiming.
All right.
I only moved down. Do I still have some movement left? That would have been 10 feet.
Yeah, you still have some movement.
I want to move to the other side of that wall there, right under where she is.
That way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, back to the wall.
Yeah, as far this way as I can.
Okay, I think at this point, just to ensure that we go through everybody's turn, let's just roll initiative order. Yeah.
I didn't have it ready.
Done that in a hurry.
What is this? Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Wait, how do I go see?
17.
7.
That's good.
All right.
Okay, I did beat someone. 10.
I am very hiffled right now.
Hiffled.
I am hiffled.
Hiffled.
Well, some see the glass is half full.
And some see it as hiffled.
We are underwater. It's always full.
I recently heard somebody say it depends on whether you're filling the glass or emptying the glass, whether it's half full or half empty. Does that make sense?
All respective, because you're.
If you're filling the
Filling
glass,
it
then it's half full.
Yeah.
But if you're emptying the glass, then it's half empty.
I see it speaks to accomplishment.
Maybe.
If you're
Maybe.
emptying it.
All right, 20
and
to
it's almost
25.
empty.
But if
21.
Whoa.
I've always known it to be full.
15
when I'm
20?
down here.
17.
Oh, this is for initiative, right?
Yeah,
10.
that's right. All right, so 10 to 15, you're 10. You said 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Point guard
Okay.
is 7.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokes.
Okie dokie then. Okay, graph.
I am going to rush to behind these guys. So we're gonna hide behind them.
All right.
And I'm
Crichton,
gonna hold
you're going to hold.
the rest of my.
I'm trying to hide.
He told me
Trying
to
to
Attempted hide.
So what action are you holding?
So I'm basically readying. I'm readying a sleep spell, but that's what I'm holding.
Okay, so you're holding a sleep spell. What's the trigger? Just anything that looks.
Just anything that looks even remotely suspicious, but targeted as a group. Like,
Shamgar picks his nose.
Wait, have you
just whatever looks suspicious.
How have you been?
I wake up an hour later with my finger in my nose.
I'll be judicious
Gold!
in that selection of triggers. Okay.
Okay. Crichton?
I'm not convinced that the threat isn't coming from this way, frankly.
From that way?
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna climb that other bluff there, the other side of the thing.
This side?
This side.
This side?
Yeah, and I'm gonna come over to this far side.
Are you bluffing a climb or climbing a bluff?
A tee-hee-hee.
And I'm gonna crouch beside her
Yeah.
with my back to the plant and looking that way and like this way and that way.
Okay. You hear saying, "What have you done? What have you done to me? What have you done to me?"
Take cover.
I have. What do I cover in this anemone?
Yes.
No, that's not an enemy. That's an anemone.
Just get down. Just get down.
So
Remain calm.
she gets down, muttering, and you think maybe
She's
cursing
prone.
under her breath.
Oh no, she proned off of me.
Dead. Okay. Kai,
She gently.
what else are you doing with your turn? You're going there and holding.
Readying in action is the term.
Okay. Readying. What?
Oh, sorry, me. I thought you were talking to him. Because ranged weapons aren't going to do anything in water.
They do to a point. So underwater ranged weapons are only good until their initial range.
Yeah.
And even then, it's a disadvantage on attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's only certain weapons that will not incur disadvantage.
I'm taking a dodge action.
Dodge action.
Yep.
All right, so you're readying a dodge action, and the
Not readying it, just taking the dodge action.
Taking a
so
dodge
they
action.
get disadvantage when
Yes.
trying to hit.
right. Okay. Kai.
So I'm still perplexed. I'm not sure how I want to take the stance. I am going to do Hunter's Sense, which is choose a creature that you can see within 60 feet. So you said there were 40, right?
So about 40 feet from this side. So from where you are, it's 60 feet away. However, you don't see.
Oh, I don't see them at all.
You saw your guard friend come out, and then you heard the pop sound, and then just viscera and red in the water.
Does he have a name?
Let's call him Resh.
Okay. So I'm still gonna hold position, and I'm gonna just keep on calling out.
Resh, I know you're out there. What is this? What are you doing?
No response.
Wait. Never mind. It's not me.
Okay.
You okay?
Apparently, I can't breathe water.
You okay?
More water?
He breathed there and the
I got
spell was
water.
broken.
I'm good. I just.
Oh no.
It's like that. No.
Yeah.
Water breathing potion you guys have.
Yeah.
Keeps you from being crushed by the ocean's depths.
Yeah.
And
So
breathe
I
air.
do want to step backwards, still facing them, but just a bit closer to the party.
all right, so you're stepping closer back to towards the
Toward
party.
the end, yeah.
Are you holding an action as well?
No.
Okay. Shamgar.
I'm as neutral in my stance as I can be.
I'm gonna get to this side, but still facing that direction. Because I saw Crichton run past me already, so I know he's on that side.
Okay.
And I will continue to dodge and holding my axe, look around very carefully, waiting
Yes.
to see something, anything that comes out.
You and Crichton both are holding dodge actions. Okay. All right. Now, you see another guard come out from a building. swimming this way. And he's close enough to you, Kai, that you can see his face clearly. He looks terrified. Then all of a sudden, you start to see almost as though his skeletal structure is starting to crush in. And then it's as though the pressure of the water finally overcomes.
So he's literally exploding in front of me.
In viscera, So what it looks like to you is that the pressure of the depth is actually affecting him where normally it should not. And it just crushes him. And that snapping sound is just bones.
That should be loud enough for the rest of them, though. If it's a
This
big
close,
body,
yeah, you guys
everyone
hear
can
it.
hear that.
You guys all hear that.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Swim! Swim away! Swim!
We haven't ruled out that it's just the water in that one spot.
I have watched a man explode in front of me.
Yeah, it was gross.
Okay.
Does he eat? Does he eat others like this?
I'm so far away I can't.
Yeah, you were behind there, so I don't think you would have
Oh,
seen any of that. You probably would have heard the crack,
Okay.
but you wouldn't have seen.
I peek over to see what's going on.
All right, you just see red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You see limbs and stuff,
right.
giblets.
Yeah. It is your turn.
Okay. Sorry. Was it clear what happened to him before he exploded? Like, did he slow down or anything, or he was just swimming and just?
He was swinging. I'd say he slowed down once it started to take effect and the crushing began. But it was in about 2 seconds that it began, and then poof, done.
I'm going to just wait. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything until I see something.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. The Crichton.
I'm still thinking about it. Not enjoyable.
Yeah, sorry.
And there's no other sign of any other guards.
Not at this time.
No sign of anything this way. Like, what do I see this way?
This way, it's this is the edge of the city. And as far as you'd seen, there were guards through the ancient city, but even before you didn't see.
So how
anything
far can I
outside.
see out this way?
Out this way?
Yeah.
You'll see, due to the depth and the darkness, maybe about 100 feet. Right? You guys, are you still using that glowing orb?
Oh, I have the glowing orb.
Yeah. He would have it.
Yes.
Because otherwise it's dark here. in this part of the-
Galdred's orb.
Galdred's orb.
Otherwise, it's quite dark. There's a little bit of dim light coming from the city still,
Okay.
but it's fairly faint.
So what's the radius on your glow orb?
It was 30 feet last time?
That one, it was 40 feet with another 20 feet dim light, I believe. If I'm remembering.
So basically it stops here. So we can't see anything but...
So you can see the light around there. You can see dim light from the city.
Okay.
So it's not absolute darkness here.
Okay.
It's dim.
Okay.
So you can see some color. It's not just silhouettes or anything like that. There's a bit of detail, but not full detail.
40 feet of bright.
We'll just consider it dim light.
Okay, I say, Shamgar, take her with you. Bring her with you. And I'm going to jump down and double time it on the outside of the light
Okay.
to here.
All right.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45
Yeah.
is one, and then I'm going to go another 45. So,
Okay.
so you don't see any, there's no difference out here.
Out
Like-
there, it's all like this kind of kelp seaweed floor.
Okay,
Wait,
so
how tall does that reach?
It's relatively short. It's about like, let's call it like knee length.
Actually, I'm going to take a dodge here as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to take cover here, and I'm going to wave you over, and I'm going to take a dodge action.
Okay. Okay.
Just outside of the light. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm just outside of that. I'm in the dim light.
Okay. Kai.
So she's not there yet. She's
I told you to bring her, right?
Yeah.
okay, and you haven't done anything.
And I'm watching, like,
Right.
so...
On my turn.
Yeah, I'm watching back that way
Mm-hmm.
as he's supposed to bring her along.
Okay, so I'm gonna swim to Katya. Katya?
Yeah.
And I'm definitely a bit spooked. Katya, I need you to just swim away right now. This is not it's not okay. I don't want this to happen to anyone. I don't want this to happen to you. It's everywhere. It's gone, and this is not your fate. You must swim away right now.
Okay. So that's what you tell Katya.
Yes.
All right. So she's looking at you now in terror and kind of hearing your words, but starting to kind of freeze in place a little bit. And she's able to kind of overcome her fear a bit. And you can see she's ready. She's going to try and move. That's it for your turn?
I was actually also going to do something about that. With one of my other spells, I was going to do, or my second level spell, I was going to do protection from evil and good onto her.
Okay.
So contact, touch, and until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. It also grants benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Another pop. No! That was my iPad.
Who was it?
And
Great, no.
if they are already charmed, frightened, possessed, or such, they have advantage on saving throws against those.
Okay, so she's resistance or immunity against being charmed and
Like
frightened?
Can't be.
Cannot be. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's good to know. Okay. So you cast that on her.
Yes.
So that uses
no
one of
idea
your
what to do.
slots.
Swim over to swim.
Okay.
And
Shamgar's next.
Okay.
Keep in mind we do have the risers if you guys wanted to like swim vertically.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Axe and Shield.
I'm going to. Is it a free action to pick up
The clear
Katya?
ones.
Or to.
I thought she was ready
bonus?
to swim.
It would be like an action if you're going to try to carry her.
Okay, what if I just grabbed her arm?
If you grab her arm to lead her, I wouldn't consider that as like a. I consider that like a free action.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say, well, you heard the scaly ones. Let's go.
Scaly ones?
And
Yeah, that is quite the slur. And you're just kidding.
so I'll grab her arm and start swimming this way, which is so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh?
It's like the world shifted.
There's a giant crevice below you.
I guess. Okay. And I'll sort of just let her fall behind this stuff.
Okay. Okay.
And can I do like a history check to see if I know what's happening?
It's history or investigation, depending on how you want to approach it.
Okay. I guess investigation because I wouldn't know anything about underwater stuff.
Okay. Sure.
14.
And that's a +0 with your. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
All my zero.
With a 14, you know that the deeper you go in water, the greater the pressure is, but you don't understand why it would start just suddenly impacting creatures like this who should be resistant or absolutely resilient to it. Yeah. So, but it does appear that they are just succumbing to the pressure of the water at these depths and being crushed by it.
Okay. I'll go down. Is that? I guess I have to stay up.
Am I about to instant die to this?
Well, I've used all my full movement. To
Oh
get-
yeah, so you wouldn't have enough movement to move 10 feet down?
Right.
Right.
That's fine though.
Did you dash?
No.
Then you have
you
an
could dash
action.
to get back down.
Oh, well, I'll use the action for the investigation.
That doesn't count as. That's more like a free action. So you're doing a turn. I don't
okay.
think, like
Not
using
unless
a,
you're actually searching. If you're searching
Yeah.
something, I think that would.
yeah, if you were like looking through rubble or something, but like just like using investigation to like recall what you saw and like think about it and like
Okay, then I'll just, to dash
go down?
yeah.
to go
Okay.
to
There you go.
the floor.
Excellent. Okay.
Would my survivor skills have anything to help me understand the situation?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any specific application of the survival skills that would help
Okay.
the situation. At least not that I can think of. If you think of a way that you might be able to apply them to the situation, though, feel free to bring them up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just can't think of anything off the top of my head how they would say. Okay, so at this point,
Going through all my lifeguarding.
lifeguarding. Could you pass me the riser over there, the
Which one?
big one?
Oh, that's what I was going to use.
Wait a minute.
We got more though.
No, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
Love that sound.
I'm very afraid of the thing on the tall riser.
Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser.
Paul
I'm really afraid of Paul
Really
Reiser.
afraid of Paul Reiser.
He's making a guest
Have-
appearance
have
in our
you even
game.
seen
I would
Aliens?
Be so afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guy there, was
No,
he?
he wasn't very,
Okay.
very good guy in Aliens. Oh!
The man in purple.
So, out of nowhere, a
I didn't
large.
even know we had a mini for him.
This is the one that we used in. This helps
It's the same dude.
feed the initial description. He's wearing
Of-
purple, and his face is white with black splotches, although they're not moving automatically there.
We are working on a
Maybe
mini
one
where the
day.
paint changes automatically.
That would be cool.
Purple one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We.
Yeah, he's a WizKids mini
Yeah.
of a.
It just
certain
shows how many
character.
minis we have. I don't know. that one.
Yeah, but this guy was perfect. I was
Yeah, that's
looking
great.
for a guy in purple, and he
Yeah.
fit the bill.
Amazing.
All right. Okay.
Oh no.
So he appears, and this large bubble of air grows around him as he just kind of just. And the bubble is about this big, extending about 60 feet.
On either
I mean,
side?
Yeah.
So it's 120 feet in diameter.
Yes. Large bubble of air.
I regret being so forward.
Yes. As it extends out, any fish or anything living that was in the way stops moving. Stasis in time, like you had
Okay.
seen before. And he's looking out at you with that strange, serene smile that he would wear. This confidence in the situation, as though it is exactly how he intended.
Of course it
And he's just standing there, waiting to graph.
is.
Sorry, did he stop and then it expanded around him?
He appeared, and it expanded.
He appeared out of nowhere.
Appeared out
And
of
then it
nowhere,
expanded.
And it expanded.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna pull out my rope from my bag.
Yes.
I'm gonna tie it around the end of my loot.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the ball that I have, Guldra's ball,
Yes.
inside my loot.
Okay.
I'm
Is
gonna-
your loot that size?
It's about this size.
Okay, Galdred's ball might not fit.
Well, I mean, this is not the size of the whole of a loot. A
Is
loot
it-
is
it's
thicker
Okay.
and is bigger.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so it's more.
This is-
it's
this
a
is
bit
a
more
dulcimer.
bulbous in the way.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
It has like a round back. and
It would
stuff.
fit then,
Okay,
as long
so-
as you can get it around the strings.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yes.
pop it right in there.
Excellent.
And I tie it, and I take this thing, and knowing that the water is going to potentially, I just, with all of my might from behind here, cast it like a
Yes.
fishing line
Okay.
to the middle here if I can. I'm trying to throw it into the middle of the path.
Okay. Now
so that my ball is shining.
the orb is inside of the loot, so
It's
the
inside the
light
loot.
is only going to be glowing out of the hole,
Yep.
kind of like a flashlight.
Exactly right.
All right.
If it lands face
All right. Now,
50-50 roll.
I
Which side
want
are you on?
I want you to give me a dexterity roll to see how close to your mark it's going to land.
Okay.
We need light.
I'm gonna roll small.
Why would we just...
Oh, crit.
Wow.
Okay.
Round
It
six.
lands exactly
So you
where you
knew.
want it to.
Yeah.
And the hole is upwards.
Nice.
Yes. Because it could have been down.
And preferably, I would like for him not. Yes, exactly.
Hey, there we go. Beep, beep, beep.
Preferably, I would like him to not have noticed that I threw it out there. I know that's a lot. That's a big ask.
With a natural 20.
But with a nat 20.
The nat 20 was on a dexterity check. Give me a stealth.
Maybe he'll just think it's an angler.
How serene is this man's face?
How about a sleight of hand
I need it.
check?
Sorry, guys.
How about a sleight of hand check instead of a dex check? Because that's effectively what I'm trying to accomplish. Is making it so
I
that
would
he can't
say, I
notice.
mean, as far as throwing something goes, that's a dex check.
Okay.
Sleight of hand, I don't think
They're the
counts
same
there.
anyways.
Stealth.
Oh, 18!
18. That's your stealth check
That's my
to
stealth
throw
check,
it.
yep.
Okay. All right. Boom. Okay, you throw it. I really should have made you roll that with disadvantage, because you're throwing a loot
Underwater.
Yeah, but I got
underwater
a
towards
crit.
Tim. You did get a crit, but that was on your dex. That was to throw it to where you wanted it to go. To do so sneakily, that was a different check.
But I succeeded at that check.
Okay. All right. You throw it. It lands there. It is Crichton's turn.
Okay.
All right. You're trying to do it sneakily.
Okay, so he appeared, this thing happened. The fish that are inside this bubble,
Yeah.
is there still water inside the bubble?
It's like an air bubble that's expanded out from around him.
So there's no water in there at all. It expanded out. What happens to stuff? Nothing's trapped in it. What did it do to fish
anything
around it?
that touched it, like the fish around it, they were kind of like pushed out to the edge by the bubble, kind of stuck against the bubble, and they're like stopped,
Touching the bubble stopped.
like in stasis.
The water around the bubble's
time.
moving.
Right. I'll give you this as a freebie. This reminds you of the Kingdom throne room when I'm trying to remember the name of the spell, but David did a spell through it, and it seemed like it was impacted by this wall of time in a way that would just, prevent it from doing anything or age it faster than it's supposed to. or
Oh
something like
gosh.
that.
So like an impenetrable time force field is basically what we're dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sleep.
No wait.
It's my turn, isn't it? This goes 60 feet. So it touches the ground.
Yeah. So it's basically 120 feet diameter.
Holy mother. And he's just stopped. He's not moving any closer.
He's just standing there, serene look on his face. A serene smile, even. Oh, gosh.
Is he not in the 60-foot?
Do we have the axe and shield
They are right here.
measuring implements?
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
30.
That's 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would be, actually, you know what, no, you're right, I was wrong. So that is more 30 is what I had in mind, not 60.
Okay, so
That
30
was my
from
fault.
him.
So 30 feet out from where he is.
he's
So it's
close.
60-foot diameter, not 120.
Okay.
120 is way too much.
Cool.
So that's my bad. But it's just so
Yeah.
you know.
That won't work. Yeah. That'd be amazing, but
Yeah. Soon, axe and shield will send us those ones later.
exactly. Just area of effect clouds.
Jeez.
Just like
Yeah,
here's a
just
cloud.
like a hamster ball. Just
Yeah.
Is this 100 feet or 100, 400?
Okay,
Yeah, so that's
I am going
100
to...
like I guess base range.
I am
Before
no
it goes
good,
to
guys.
400. Yeah, but if you go beyond 100 feet, it's disadvantage on the attack.
But that's.
I'm going to grab her wrist,
Yes.
like gently, and like I'm there to protect her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to hold a dash action that if he starts towards us, we move this way.
Okay. Okay.
And then I yell, Kai, fire! That's it.
Is it? Okay. So I do on fire.
So it is Kai's turn after Crichton.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
what do you want?
I do prepare an attack, one of my
Okay.
attacks,
What are you doing?
the heavy crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just because I'm more curious on how my bolt will interact. I'm shooting in the
Right.
general area.
You're within range to use.
Okay.
your-
So I'll do that. So I just roll for.
Yeah. So roll an attack.
Ooh, 19 plus 8, so that's
27.
27 to hit.
27 to hit. That's a hit. So that would go towards your mark. Roll damage.
Okay, nice. 1d10. That's this guy. Yeah. 8 plus 3. 11.
All right. Okay. So it sails towards the bubble, and it strikes the outside, moving very slowly. Then all of a sudden, as it passes through the bubble, picks up speed and strikes the man in purple in the shoulder.
Oh, you got him.
So wait, so it slows down as it passes through, and then
Yeah. So it slows down, but it looks like it had just enough speed to keep and continue.
okay, this changes the game.
Huh.
Oh mercy.
Smile is not as wide as it once was, but he still looks fairly serene. Okay.
With
You have two
I do have two
attacks per
attacks, so
action, so
yes.
you can attack
I am going to
again.
do that again.
Okay.
Oh, yikes. It was like a 3 plus an 8, so 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Okay.
So, as your arrow fires, it stops at the edge of the bubble.
Okay. So
Okay.
it does straight stop. So we've seen both sides of it.
Right? Are you moving?
Yes, I do need to move because that's a. Oh boy.
Okay. If you have anything you can do on a bonus action, you also have a bonus action.
Yes, that's what I was wondering, but I didn't know how we're going to do the order of that. The action is called. So yeah, as a bonus action with Slayer's Prey, you designate one creature that you can see within 60 feet, and the first time each turn that you hit that target with the weapon attack, it deals an extra 1d6. So I missed that this turn, but whatever.
Okay.
This benefit lasts until I designate a different creature.
Okay. So it's kind of like a hunter's mark kind of deal?
Yes.
All right. So you have then marked him with your Slayer's.
So every one hit, each time I turn it's 1d6.
What's it called?
Slayer's Prey.
Slayer's Prey. Okay. So he's marked with your Slayer's Prey until you change it, or it runs out of time. But I'm guessing it lasts a long time.
This benefit lasts until you finish a short or long rest.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So you got it. He's marked with
Okay.
that.
He's marked, and I'm going to 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these are how much is a per?
That's 5 feet.
So when swimming, each foot movement costs an extra foot, eh? So when you're swimming, it's half distance, basically.
Okay.
Does that affect me?
It doesn't affect you being an underwater denizen.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I'm making plans. So I was checking that rule right where you know.
Okay. Yeah. We'll say that doesn't impact the movement you guys have already done.
That's fine.
Okay.
So, but going forward, we'll keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
Shamgar, you're next.
How fast can you strike him?
It's open air, which means that we can't swim while we're in there. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. I shouldn't be
Yeah.
thinking out loud.
Remember the limitations of the water breathing spell that you were given. If you guys breathe a breath of air, then it no longer works
Thank you,
anymore.
DM.
Yeah, you didn't have to share that kind
Well,
notice with us.
the audience may not recall. It's been a
Right.
couple of weeks.
For those of you that
But just to remind you
man,
guys,
I'm
it's
glad
the
I
only
didn't do what I was about to do.
that spell. that potion is the only thing that's keeping you guys able to breathe underwater
And the pressure.
keeping you safe from the pressure.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Under pressure.
Do I care?
It's not gonna impact you because you as an underwater
Even if I get in there, I can't.
race.
I can't move.
Yeah, because the water is what you're using to propel you out there.
Wait, but I
Hold
should
yourself.
care because I just
can't
watched
do
one of my
anything
own
in
I would
cards.
just fall to the bottom of the.
Yeah, the
Well,
bubble.
through the
it's
bubble.
that's. I mean,
Even
that's
if I
up to
can
you
get
how
through
you're
the
gonna
speed that I
RP
need
it.
to.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I mean, like it
dragon.
it
missile
wouldn't negatively affect you
through the.
I would have known
for
that.
them after they've breathed the breath of air. their potion won't work anymore.
I know I have
with
that
your
difference,
tail.
but it's more so like I don't know what caused that.
Oh no.
So I'm more like,
But
is that it?
Did
I was
have a
like,
tail.
if I were to
I'm
swim
right
through, I'll
already.
stop.
Right.
But if I were to try to propel myself,
Right.
so we're just having
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, table talk. All right, you guys have these conversations on your turn if you can. As long
Yeah,
as you're
right.
within range.
Yeah.
Okay. Shamgar.
Okay, well, I don't think there's anything I can do to harm him.
Through an axe!
Well, I can't throw it.
No, you can't throw it.
That's a
Unless
little
he's an
far,
Olympian.
but, you could try. What's the long range on your axe throw? Hand axe. You do have hand axes, right?
Oh man, alive.
Let me check it.
What are we gonna do? Yeah, you're the only one that's effective in this fight.
Hand axe. 60
Thank you.
feet.
Shamgar and I.
No, not even.
No.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
little-
you're just short. You'd have to
Unless you hit it with enough velocity to go through the thing, and then it'll travel its normal distance.
It's
potentially.
60 feet's the long range, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You have movement as well, so you can move up.
Closer to the death bubble.
How good's your math around parabolas?
Closer to the bubble of doom.
Couple of two. Oh man, people, this is not good.
So,
The Order of Dragonsbane and the Bubble of Doom.
A lot of bubbled up emotions right now.
2, 3.
Yeah.
What's our next module?
And then
Bubble of doom.
1,
The
2.
bubble of doom.
We are going very
Are
adventure-y.
you guys trying to figure out how to get physical?
Okay, so I have enough movement to make it
Got it.
in hand axe range, and then move back.
Okay, so you're going to move into hand axe range at the long end of your range?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and you're going to throw it. So if it's at the long end of your range, it is an attack with disadvantage. However, you do have 2 attacks, right, as a barbarian?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to expend 2 hand axes.
And the water distance though, it's harder to. You said it.
Hand
You
axe.
can only go your short distance with a hand axe. In water.
You're right, actually, yeah.
So it won't even reach.
When you'd have to go by your short distance, and that would be with disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah,
So then
I
it wouldn't make
apologize.
it
Yeah, the
then.
long distance wouldn't make it that far underwater. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks for honesty.
Then
Yeah.
reaching as far as I think I should be, maybe I'll just realize, I'll feel the weight of the hand axe and realize that this isn't gonna make it.
Right.
And I'll sort of withdraw back to where I was. And
Play your drum.
Join along with death music in the background.
Does he have a belly drum?
No, he's actually carrying a drum.
Oh,
everybody, including the mom, wants him dead, right?
Yes.
Even the guards and
Yes,
the royalty
everyone wants
want
him
him dead.
Seems like nobody wants him to be alive.
No, but him.
And does he know that his mom wants him dead?
There's only one way to find out.
oh no! I really hope. I really hope no one watches this in the future on Mother's Day.
Now, Father's Day.
We're getting deep into the psychology
There
of the
is
Purple
a
Man.
certain world where hurling the right insult right now would work on him.
This is the beauty of D&D, though, guys.
you to die!
Cutting words. Cutting words.
I know, right?
You got a face not even a mother could love.
Yeah.
Aww.
Aw.
I'm gonna say to him, "You better not come any closer with that bubble, because you might hurt your mom." And I'll just point to where the mom is,
Right.
and I'll see how he reacts if he can hear me from this far.
All right. Is there anything you wanted to add to that, like an intimidation or anything like that? Like a
Persuasion, I guess.
It would be persuasion. Yeah. Intimidation would be like, "I'll kill your mom if you don't."
I'm gonna kill your mom.
We
if
got
you
your
don't
mom
let
right
me."
here. Your mom's right here, bro.
Persuasion is -1. 16.
Your mom is so fish-like.
16. Okay. All right. It is a little hard to see the expression on his face from where you are, but it does look like it may have changed a little bit. But you can't tell good or bad.
Is he
Can
like
I
has
see
he been
that?
slowly moving towards us, or
He's in one spot right there.
he's in one spot but the bubble was growing, or
No, the bubble isn't growing. When he first appeared, it grew out of him. It growed out of him.
He grew it out of
It
here.
growed out of him thereby, and then it,
Oh yeah, there, buddy.
went about to right about theirs, and then so it stopped growing. It just went to that one distance, and that's where
So
it
he's-
stayed since then. Yeah.
okay, then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Good.
It's the end of your turn. All right.
Do I see anything different, or am I still, even though I'm not as close, or even just a bit closer?
I would say that the description I gave would apply to anybody that can see his face. It's hard to see at that distance. You noticed a change, but you can't tell good or bad.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's still the same for me. Yeah.
Right. For anybody that could see his face.
Yeah.
All right. He points a finger.
Oh dear. At his mom. You just killed his mom. Because you told her where she was.
Okay.
Katya,
His
did
mom's
you-
dead. Because of you.
Hand me his mom.
No. No.
Okay.
Bruh.
All right. And now she's up there with him.
Did he?
Wait, like just like that, or she floated up to him.
She like popped right into there.
Not like the other ones.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, big detail.
There's no viscera. Or,
Okay.
yeah. But she appeared there with him. She is now distant enough. It's a little hard to see the expression on her face, but it still looks about the same as it was before.
She's not
scared.
flailing?
No, she's terrified, right? Wasn't she terrified before?
Yeah,
No.
she seems terrified.
Would
Hovering within this air within the bubble.
Was she armed in any way?
Sham
Wait, I
guard.
thought
That
I
was the
prevent.
opposite of keeping her safe.
She's,
Opposite.
she doesn't seem to be bearing any weapons.
That was
if that's
the
what you
opposite of what we wanted you to do.
I thought she's immune to terror.
It was his mom.
I thought I gave her the buff that makes her immune to terror.
So sham guard, too.
Okay,
Great.
so the frightened condition. So she's. So the frightened condition is in trying to run as far away from your
Oh,
enemy as possible.
okay. Yep.
Right? So she's, she's scared in the situation, but she's not like terrified.
Okay, so
And
she's
now
still got.
she
She doesn't
some
have the
level.
frightened condition.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
So that buff would still be active. It's just on her, right?
Okay.
It's not within
Shem,
a
you're
certain
fired.
range of you. Okay. Okay. And that's the end of his turn to graph.
So I need that area or that distance thing.
The distance doohickey?
Yeah. So
That's
The
the-
axe and
Yeah.
shield.
This is a lot harder of a shot now, guys.
Okay. Cool. 90. That's what I
Okay.
need.
90.
You're within.
Yep. So I'm going to cast sleep
Okay.
on both of them.
Both?
Oh, I mean, directed at them.
Okay.
It will affect both of them if I succeed.
Okay.
Read it before you say that.
Yeah, the spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 78. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect.
Okay.
Yeah, but then it goes from creature to creature.
It goes from the weakest creature
I
first
know.
to the most to the
And does it subtract the
Yeah.
weakest creature's hit points from the total?
first.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the remaining would affect the next.
But I mean, she might have all of 12.
She may have 30, and then you don't have enough to put him to sleep.
Well, I mean,
Just do it. Just do it.
She's birthed that
I can't.
monstrosity.
Yeah. Can you?
no,
Oh, is it an area of effect?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
You're gonna roll some dices.
Yes. So I'm gonna. Can
What's the
someone-
area of effect?
I need another D8. So it's a 20-foot area of effect.
But you can do it behind him so that she's not in it.
90 feet. Can I? Can I attempt that?
What's the range?
Yeah, it's 90 feet. 90-foot range. 20-foot area of effect. So if I can
give
get
us
it,
the thing.
where's that thing again?
The
Thank
thing.
you. Thank you. So that's. So I can cast to
Yeah,
behind.
you can.
Yeah,
Sure
I
you
can.
Sure you can.
Look at that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna attempt that. I'm gonna attempt to just get him. So I'm gonna cast it like behind him, so that the 20 feet reaches to him. Fair enough.
Come on to
So
grab.
I'm gonna go right over here.
All right. So you're gonna go here, so it doesn't hit her.
So it
it's
doesn't hit
only
her.
focused on
Only
him.
gonna be focused on him, or that's my attempt, anyways.
All right. So what did you roll? Does he have a saving throw or anything?
Nope. It
Nope.
says
It's just a hit point.
just,
Okay.
just
Got
the total hit point thing. Okay.
Got it.
So anyone else have a D8? Can I borrow yours and yours? Just because it's gonna make. I'm rolling
Wildly. Mine roll really well.
Really ate them up.
4, 6, 7, 2,
19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
And then minus this 6, 7, 2, 19, 8, 5, and 2.
34.
30.
Wow. You math.
4.
Yeah.
Math. He mathed it.
Magical.
Let's just make sure. So that's 5 plus the 2d8. An additional 2d8 per level above. So I have an additional 2d8.
Okay.
Because I'm rolling at third level. Sorry. Oh, not that.
How high
So
can
that's
you-
4.
How high can you cast?
4.
So that's 40.
38.
You
I
high,
have
high
a
level?
third level. That's
Third
the
level's the
most I
highest?
can do. Yeah. How much is that?
38.
Plus. No, that's 38 total?
Yep.
Yeah, so I
38.
had 34 plus the 4. Okay. So 38.
Okay, and it has to exceed his hit points to
It has to
effect.
beat his hit points or less. Or or more.
Okay. It does not beat his hit points. Is there any secondary effect?
I didn't nick him a bit.
Give me my D8.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Roll the 6.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. And there you go.
Thanks, bud.
That was an attempt, gentlemen.
It was good,
Okay,
dude.
it was
Dude.
an excellent attempt. I think on something
total for that creature to be effective on
a bit weaker, it probably would have been
Yeah,
amazing.
we need to chip at
I
him a bit.
apologize. Okay,
Oh,
that's it for your turn. Are you moving or anything?
No, I'm gonna stick where I am.
Okay.
But I have an idea for next time.
Good.
Crichton.
2 questions.
Yes.
I should have written them down because I only remember one now.
Hold on,
Sorry
I
about-
apologize. One more detail. When he did that and pointed and she came, the bubble shrunk
Oh.
Interesting.
by about 15 feet.
Okay. So now it's.
Sorry, 10 feet. Shrunk by 10 feet.
Kai, swim in the bubble.
Okay.
Okay, first off, do we see the item?
Damn it.
From where you are, give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
So just a normal roll.
Yeah, since you.
Son of a 8. 8.
Okay, you don't see it with an
Yeah. I say, does anybody see the item?
8. Okay, and anybody can roll to see the item when your turn comes around.
Okay.
Okay.
The other question I had, I forget it, but it was a really good one. Crap. Has he moved any closer at all?
No.
Okay, when it shrinks, I'm gonna close the distance to the wall. Here.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That would be a dash to the
Okay.
wall.
Yeah. Because of the half movement.
Yeah, and now that I'm out of his sight, I'm gonna attempt to hide.
Okay.
Okay.
So roll stuff.
It's a natural one.
Okay. He knows exactly where you are. Sure.
Fair enough.
And you know that.
Okay.
All right.
I do have full cover though, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay. Kai.
All right, I'm going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can move diagonally.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to put Hunter Sense on him, which is, as an action, choose one creature you can see within 60 feet, and then, learn their immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Okay. Was the spell you cast previously was the concentration spell, and is this a concentration spell as well?
This is an action. As an action.
Primeval Awareness is what you cast last time?
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
wondering if
this
it's not
one's-
concentration, if this would.
Primeval is not a spell.
Right. Okay. So that doesn't affect your.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, what does it do?
I can learn if this creature has any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Okay.
And if they are not hidden from divination magic.
Does he have to roll a saving throw to resist or anything?
Doesn't even say that.
Okay. All right. So, you know that he has resistance to all non-magical damage.
Okay.
Okay. And he is immune to poison and necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't know that.
No, I know. That's not
you know
a
that.
game either.
Our weapons are magical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I don't know how to say that in terms of.
Well, sirs, it seems his poisons do not work. Do not use any of those if you have them. And
Crap. I actually.
Necrotic.
and necrotic. He has not. He has built up the immune system to that.
Right. And non-magical damage will not have a full effect.
Unfortunately, anyone have any
resistance
magic?
to non-magical damage.
Anyone have magic in their supplies? Because that would be great as well.
Yeah, which means magical weapons will do their damage properly. Okay.
And then for my extra, we're going to do my extra attack.
Okay.
Because that's my other action. And we say.
So that was a bonus action to cast that spell, or was it an action?
It's just
to
an
cast
action.
it? So it's an action that uses your action, which
Oh,
so you don't
so
have
I
another
can't-
attack.
okay.
So it's 2 attacks and an action, but if you use your action, you don't get
Gotcha.
any
Okay,
attacks.
cool.
Okay. So
I don't think I have a bonus action then.
yeah, I think your bonus action would affect like Hunter's Mark, things like that.
Yes. So I have done that.
Okay. There is a list in there that will tell you what you can do as a bonus action.
Yeah, but I've already done those and I haven't found anything else.
All right. That's it for your turn? Okay. Shamgar.
Okay. After hearing that, I
And
have
remember, the bubble has shrunk by 10 feet, so it is now 20 feet up.
20 feet
Away
of
from
radius.
out from the center, yeah, 20-foot radius. Now, it was 30, now it's 20.
Okay, so I could be underneath it and not be
From here, you could stand on here.
Okay. Here's a question that will test your memory.
Memory.
Christmas.
Christmas. Oh, yeah. The wands that you have.
Maybe I'm not holding that, but I'm holding something else from the Die Hard themed
Yes.
encounter.
The polyhedral diehard.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the silver rings
Is it still Kai's turn?
Yes.
No, I finished.
Dang it.
that are electric?
Yes.
So I took 2 of those from
Yes.
guys that we killed. Do I remember? Like, do I know what like the range on that would be, or because I know they were really close?
They were really close to you when they used it, so you don't know what the maximum range is on it, or how it might behave underwater. So it's yeah.
Okay. Then I'll.
That's if you guys have been attuned to those rings long enough, then you could start
done that,
sending spells through it. But you guys hadn't actually gotten to that level with it.
Right.
And since he's taken the ring off and is no longer attuned to it, then
Yeah.
whoever wears the ring next
right now.
will
he was
start.
juggling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So whoever attunes to the ring next, you guys are starting from the beginning again. The growth with the rings. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, it wouldn't have been long enough.
So I actually have it written down that I'm wearing one of them on my pinky.
Yes.
You know.
So I'm gonna get.
And those don't require attunement to use, as far as I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can just pop it on and use it.
Then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it is half movement underwater. So
Oh, okay.
okay. So that is unfortunately a limitation unless you're gonna dash.
Right. And I can't use the ring as. The ring has to be used as an action.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll with one movement, not realizing how much range I have, but knowing what he said about magic, I'll hold up my ring and just gonna go. Okay, let's try this.
All right. So from how far is that? Do we
I
have
think
the
your big coaster.
template? Axe and shield templates.
Okay.
So that's 30.
30.
It's about 60 feet away, I'd say.
But Yeah.
Okay,
She's
so it's-
60.
She's
He's
60,
70.
he's 70
he's
feet.
not, yeah.
Yeah, so 70 feet away from him.
Okay. Then,
This is the lightning ring?
yeah.
Do it. Do it.
In water.
Yes.
Jeez.
Try it. Just. We all like.
Oh, she's right.
I've learned how to use mine.
All of us pop, 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 pop around us. He's like,
Don't worry. It was really directional when I saw it used the first time.
you're all
Oh,
safe.
right. Are you gonna treat it like it?
Just like you would say.
It's going
it
by
was
the
very
same
directional.
rules. That,
Oh.
So, I have home ruled an underwater magic attack rule for such an event as we've seen tonight. So, it extends out 50 feet. Okay, which is half of its maximum range, but double the width
Okay. That's
that it
interesting
normally
because it's
should be.
conductive.
So instead of 5 feet, it's 10 feet. So it's not going as far, but it is going wider.
So is that more damage?
So it doesn't. It wouldn't do more damage. However, it changes the dynamic of the spell. So it's not far enough to reach him. It's just about 40 feet off, right? No, it's 20 feet off. 20
Okay.
feet away. So it stopped about here, and so it would have gone up to the bubble, slowed down, and
Yeah, how far's the bubble out? 15 feet, you said?
He said 10 feet
the
from
bubbles.
all sides
So
now.
the bubble's out like 20 feet radius right now,
From 30
because
to
it
20.
shrunk down 10 feet. It was 30. Now it's 20. When he brought her in,
So
it
he's
shrunk
still
down
10 feet short of the open area.
So it hit the bubble.
Oh.
But the bubble and the bubble did not resist it, so it did proceed through, but it stopped there
Okay.
at that point. So it didn't go.
And how short was it, you said?
So it was about, let's say, about 15 feet short on that. Okay, so 20 to 15 feet between there.
It is a one-use ring, so it just sort of dissolves.
So the ring just becomes inert, and I don't remember what it did in polyhedral diode, if it dissolved or not, but we can say it dissolves away.
Okay.
Good try.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah, it's all okay. Okay, in my turn.
Okay, that's it for your turn. Okay. Crichton, make a wisdom saving throw.
And take a deep breath.
And take a deep breath.
Oh, it's not nice. Luckily, my wisdom's high. 17.
Okay. Yes. All right. All right.
Full faith.
So, with a 17, you start to feel something gripping onto you as though you're phasing out of the space that you're in, but you resist it. Barely.
Okay.
Barely. And it just dissipates off of you. And you're able to kind of breathe freely, but you know that something just about happened to you right there. And then the bubble shrinks down another 10 feet. Now it's just a 10 foot around him.
Okay. Is my turn again?
So it is the Graph's turn now.
Yep. I'm going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
The range is 150 feet, but I
Okay.
can aim it behind him again,
Okay.
20 feet, trying to get him within the range of that sphere of 20 feet of damage.
Hey,
I see.
ooh-ah.
So it's
So
going to be
75 is only-
exploding in the water portion.
No, I don't think it's because he's got a 20-foot radius around him.
10.
It's
10
now
now.
10 feet.
So 20-foot radius, but 10 feet from him.
You know what? I'm just going to try to get it behind him. I don't even care about his mom.
Okay. So you're going to get exploded within the bubble?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're aiming within the bubble right at him or just
Yeah.
behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whereabouts?
We'll
Like
keep you safe,
here?
don't worry.
Like behind him, still within the air,
Okay.
but behind him.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Bright streak flashes from your pointing finger. Shah! You choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw of 15 or better. That target takes 8d6 fire damage
Okay, what's the full range on it? 150?
150 feet
Okay.
and 20
And what's the radius?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Put a marker there where that
Okay.
is, Joel, with your finger.
All right.
That's
Now,
60.
being that this is a fireball firing underwater,
Yep.
That's 60.
it goes to 75 feet.
Okay, so that's 60
Okay.
feet there.
Yeah. So,
This is 60 where we
so
have.
that's 60. So it continues another 15. Okay. And it's
Okay.
going to explode here.
Okay, 20
Okay.
feet of radius
That's as
down.
far as it's going to go right now.
Okay.
Traveling through the water.
Okay.
Now it
It
is
explodes.
exploding inside the bubble.
20,
So,
20
and
feet
that-
of radius is
So
what it is.
you're going to get the full radius of the explosion, and it's going to count the same as it would within open air, rather than underwater, where it would be like resistance to fire. essentially.
Okay.
Okay. So, does he have to make a saving throw?
It doesn't say any saving throw. Dex. Oh, sorry. Dex 15.
Dex 15. Okay.
And it's only half damage if he does Dex 15. Or better.
All right. How much damage?
Okay. That's the 8d6. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna take that one. Take this one. So it's twice here. So that's 9, 12.
Mhm.
Wait, 9 plus 4 is 13. 13,
Oh,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Okay.
19, 20, 5.
25
damage.
Okay. All right. He takes full damage from that. She takes half.
Sorry.
Yeah, she'll be dead.
Sorry. One of the damage is yours. One of
Upon
these is
seeing
yours.
that, I turn to the bard. Watch your fire, literally! If you kill her, you'll answer!
And I say, answer with a song, maybe.
Ha ha!
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. All right, guys. Okay. Crichton. It's your turn.
Okay, so I have to mark that.
Does anyone see the item?
Oh, we forgot to do that.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
so far away.
I say it loud enough for all of you to hear.
Yep.
Um,
So on your turns as they come up, you can roll perception
Yeah,
to see if you can see
perception.
the object.
we also move at half speed too, right? Even if we're
Underwater.
just
yes.
around water.
I can still move full in it.
And how big is the bubble you said?
It's right now at 10 feet. Radius. So 20 foot circumference, or diameter. I learned math playing Dungeons and Dragons.
So I'm gonna go. So it's half, right? So if I go 5, 10, 15,
The remote's
20,
far.
25, 30, 30, sorry, 25, 20, 23 is what I go, I guess. That half?
Half? Yeah.
45. And then I'm gonna spend a key point as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I am gonna dash another 25.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swim up. Start 2. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I make it to here at least?
To 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna get to there. I'm gonna look to see if I see the item from this angle.
All
And
right.
I'll yell to Crichton, watch the bubble!
Yeah.
Okay. Perception, no disadvantage.
14 twice. 17.
Okay. 17. You see a glint of something. You're not sure if it's the object.
Where is it? This
But
glint?
it looks like it might be behind a fold of his robes.
I'm gonna take a
Somewhere
dart.
in the
The same ones you do surgery with?
exactly the same one.
Still got Yeti blood on it.
Very adept.
Exactly.
If it's got Yeti blood,
The problem
they're gonna risk
is,
infection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeti Darty.
damn it.
Yeti Darty. Dirty Harry.
Dirty Yeti?
Dirty Yeti.
Dirty Yeti.
So, how far am I from the outside of the bubble?
we have the template? Let's see.
Gosh, this is coming useful.
It has action shield.
There's a straight one too.
From the edge of the
10
bubble? Okay, so it's 10 foot from the center of him.
Center of him. I have a good angle.
So I'm about
it's
20 feet.
There. So you're about 20 feet, between 15 and 20 feet of the edge of the
So
bubble.
my dart will move 10 feet, which is enough to pierce the circle. Will it continue that extra 20 feet potentially? Imagining, because it will only go half to the thing.
It's going to lose half of its speed through the water.
Yeah, so it'll
Okay.
go 10.
So 10.
But then once it hits open air, does it travel the rest?
What's
or does
the...
it 20 feet? 2060 is my
Yeah, and so 20 is where it needs to go in the water. So you're...
So 20 is where it hits the bubble.
Okay, yeah.
And then would it maybe have the long distance? And is that disadvantage?
Let's
then?
see if it can get through the bubble. So yeah, so if it can get through the bubble, then yes. But it'll be like right at the 20 feet.
Then I get 2 attacks, so I get two darts. Okay, here we go. It's an 8. That's a 15.
Okay. The bubble doesn't resist it enough, and the second one comes through. Roll damage.
Towards him? Okay. If I call shot as disadvantage?
Yes. But that would be disadvantage to hit.
Right. Okay.
So you'd have to call the shot before you throw.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just going for him at this point.
Okay.
It's fine. That's 6 points of damage.
All right. So that's halved to 3.
And then, actually, no, it's not, because my Kensei weapon, which is my darts, count as magical.
Very good. Okay. So that is not halved.
They sure do.
Nice.
And then, sorry, one sec, real quick. I can use a bonus action on my turn to make ranged attacks with a Kensei weapon deal an extra 1d4 damage until the end of the current turn. That doesn't work because I already took my bonus action to
throw your second.
to move. No, to do my to do my second step of the wind. You spend 1 key point to take disadvantage or dash as a bonus. You only get 1 bonus action, so I can't do it this turn. Okay.
Okay. All right. But you have a next turn.
Yeah.
That's where you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. I also say he's attempting to reach out with his mind. Guard yourselves. That's it.
Okay. Kai.
All right, so I'm gonna.
And tell me if you see the item.
Yeah, I was gonna do the perception. That is 18 plus 6, so 24.
All right. So with a 24, you can see a glint of something between his robes, and it looks like it's in the shape of an hourglass, and it's hanging from a chain around his neck. And it's very, very hard to see, but just the way he's moved and the angle you're looking, you can see it clear as day, just as though it's sitting between 2 buttons behind the cloaks.
Okay. Anyone recognize an hourglass?
Shoot at it.
All right, well, I'm gonna take my 2 shots at it. So that's 15. Sorry, I have wrong one up. So 15 for the first one, and then yikes, that's a crit fail on the second one.
All right. Okay. So the first shot was a 15.
Yes.
Okay. It gets to the bubble. The bubble does not resist. However, it's a little bit off its mark for him. Okay, and it flies past his shoulder.
Okay. Nuts.
Yeah.
And the second one did not go anywhere closest.
Yeah. The second one, it didn't even make it to the bubble. It caught like a bad current or something in the water, and it's just.
You are a gracious DM.
Right.
If it was my game, that would have hit his mom. It would have hit the
Okay.
the bubble.
I mean, I could
deflected.
pedal it back.
No, I'm just saying. No. I'm thankful
All right.
that you're not like me.
No one saw that.
Shamgar.
Okay. I'm gonna perception check. As I guess I don't have to. But I'll do it anyway.
You don't know. Yeah, you don't know.
You would have heard what he said, but you would now, like, if you see it, you know exactly.
He didn't see where it is, though. Yeah.
Yes, 14.
14 is not enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't see anything. Like, you heard him talk about the hourglass, so you now know that it's on his person, but you don't know where on the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, in an upward and diagonal fashion.
Yes, sir.
I'll use my half movement, which is.
Sorry.
Did you forget something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is 4.
You guys do have some magical things you can use. Keep in mind.
4 spaces, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to lightning her.
Okay. Do we have a riser that?
If we don't.
Yep. What height do you need it?
I made it like here, so maybe it's 15
That's
feet.
like
The shorter one?
Yeah, 10 or 15 feet would do.
Are there any risers in that?
Nope. Over here, I don't see, but you guys have. I think we had them all in the one after the whole Kraken battle and Sentinels.
Yeah, there's nothing in that.
Sentinels.
I
of the
thought I had
storm.
more of the smaller
We'll
ones.
be concluding soon. Send the news of the storm.
Well played.
Where do you need to be?
So like right here.
The 80s was a good time. You can move the plant if you want to. Shimmy, 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 chameleon.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So
Kill and go.
I have the other ring, and now that I've seen
You don't like that guy
So
tonight.
which ring?
the lightning ring, I had
Lightning
2
ring. Okay. Yes.
that I had
yeah.
taken,
All right.
and now that I know the width it goes and how far it goes,
You're confident that you're within range?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I moved up.
I'm saying that as a comment. You are confident that you are within range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna aim so that I'm missing the mom
Okay.
because I know how wide it can go.
Yeah.
Because I just saw it. And I'm gonna point straight at him and go, "This should work now."
Okay. All right. So you point at him. You're aiming over here.
Yeah, more of this direction to that it.
Okay. So that it's going to go this way, but not far enough to hit his mom.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the saving throw he needs to roll for that?
So I
Um,
don't know anything.
dexterity saving throw. But the actual DC for it depends on you. So since it's a magic item, let's give it your. What is that? A wisdom score, I guess. Let's do it this way. Whichever is higher between your wisdom and your intelligence score, we're gonna use that as the DC.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks to
My-
Axe and
my
Shield,
wisdom
they sent
is
us extra
14.
risers.
I'm sure somebody knows this.
You're rising to the
14.
opportunity.
Okay, so he has to beat a 14.
Dude.
Okay. The bubble does not resist it,
I'm sorry.
and neither does he. All right, so he takes full damage. It does not hit his mom.
Nice.
So roll some damage on that. That is
Ooh, mama!
Oh, I guess no mama.
8d6 lightning damage.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's what
Be
those.
over before I get this out.
Yeah.
That's what the terrorists in Polyhedral Die Hard were using against you.
Oh, stacked.
So they could have
All right.
done
so
some horrible
11,
stuff.
17, so 28.
Youch.
28 points of damage.
That's almost as good as what I did, dude. That's really close to what I did.
Okay. Okay, so it
Humble brag.
it catches him, and it actually strikes right into the crossbow bolt that you had fired into his shoulder.
Nice.
And it acts as a lightning rod, drawing the full bolt right into his body. So, and again, like, it's more of a harpoon gun that you've got than a crossbow, but we're using crossbow, mechanics.
Simpler.
So it draws the full bolt in there, and you can see it hits him hard, and his cloak is starting to smoke. And the side of his face, it seems like all the moving black spots have all collected over there, and you can see a little streak of blood coming down out of right eye.
What color is it? Black.
And his ear too. It is black,
Nerd. He's not gonna like this.
like Criff blood.
I really want to swim in his face and just.
What does his mom think about all this damage we're doing to him?
yeah, we're pretty close to his mom. What do we see?
How is
Okay.
she witnessing this?
She can't move where she is. She's kind of like just floating there. She can't like kind of. It's like a levitation spell, but she's got nothing to propel herself off of.
So she's
So
struggling.
she's kind of like trying to move, and these things are flying past her, and she's just like but nothing has hit her. So she's kind of in this place where she trusts your battle skills, but she knows she's not in a very safe spot.
She's terrified.
Yeah, she's terrified, but she doesn't have the frightened condition thanks to your yes.
What?
Yeah. Dib-dib-dibbity-dab. Okay. And that's it for your turn, Shamgar.
Yep.
That was an excellent attack, sir. Well done.
I'm erasing
Very nice.
my rings. From my-
Yes. Did you have any others? I thought you had more. Just 2 lightning.
That was all that I was holding onto, I guess.
Those were
Okay.
single use.
They were.
Yeah.
Oh man, good use. Good use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saving
Value.
them since Christmas.
You know, you were saving them to use on your family.
Yeah.
I mean, give to your family.
Wait.
It's true, yeah.
All right.
We want to talk about something there.
All right. He stops. He brings his hands together,
Oh no. This is gonna hurt.
closes his eyes, and takes a deep breath. And the bubble comes back out to 30 feet.
Oh.
Anyone getting shoved?
No.
Crichton, you are in the bubble.
Ah.
Okay. So you can hold your breath if you choose to.
But in the bubble,
Wait.
he can breathe, right?
He can breathe in the bubble, but as soon as he takes a breath of air, the water breathing spell is
Apparatus.
going to stop working.
Okay, so he has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
He can keep breathing in there, but as soon as the water retreats again, he is now
Dead.
under the pressure and
Yeah,
and
so
done.
like
But I
an
can
instant
hold my.
death at that
I can
point.
hold the water in.
If you're holding your breath while inside the bubble and you
Yeah.
don't take a breath of
Right.
air,
Right.
then you'll be okay.
How long can you hold your breath for?
I would.
Dragonborns
I think
have
it
a
has
long
to
time.
do with your. I want to say it's the number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier, if I remember.
Okay, I'll
with
find
a
it.
minimum of 1
Whose
minute.
turn is it? How long till my turn?
It is DeGraff's turn.
Okay.
Actually,
How
hold
far,
on
how
1
far
minute.
into the bubble am I?
You are.
And are you like on the bubble?
You're like 5
5,
feet into
10,
the bubble.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm
so
basically standing on the end of it.
yeah, you're basically
Am I
standing-
floating?
Is gravity
in air?
working now?
you are
Yeah.
floating in air. You are on the edge of the bubble. There is like a stasis field part of the actual like outside of the bubble. So you know that things that are having trouble getting through that. You're not sure how that's going to.
But I'm floating though?
Yeah, you are floating within the bubble, just the same as him, the same as her. So it's like a levitation spell. Yeah,
Can I propel myself? I don't know yet. We'll figure it out in a second.
you would have to have something to push yourself off of. So
Exhale, dragon.
okay.
Okay. So
and then I'm
just,
dead.
just a moment
Okay.
before you do that.
Yep.
The mother pulls out a dagger and she tries to like swing at him and catches his cloak, cutting a swath of the cloak, but she misses him.
Does she happen to get the thing on his neck?
Hourglass.
She catches like his arm, like the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is he
Below-
surprised
below the
by
arm.
this?
He does react with surprise. You're close enough that you can see that he's shocked that his mother's just tried to take a swing at him. So shock and rage. Shock and Rage. It's like a 90s band name.
That's what you just did to him, actually.
Yeah, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, DeGraff and then Crichton.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Fireball again.
Yeah.
Same deal.
Okay. Aiming at the same spot.
Same spot.
Okay. But you know how it acted last time, so.
Yep.
Okay.
So
All right.
he.
Well, I'm about to be
So.
But you can aim it
farther away because there's more air
Does he want to?
for you to be able to, because you wouldn't start
She
in the
took
water.
That's true. She took half damage because of the range or the distance.
Yeah.
So I'll keep that in mind.
So
I
you're
don't. I
gonna
want to
aim it, like,
avoid
further over
damaging
here?
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're going for 20 feet away,
Yeah.
like about there.
Okay, yeah.
That is within the bubble.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. So that's what I'll do. I'll attempt that. I'm just trying to see again. What was it? Dexterity saving throw. 15.
15.
Okay. So it travels half speed through the water, hits the bubble, proceeds to the spot that
Yeah.
you want it, and explodes there.
Yeah.
And
Half damage if he succeeds.
meets it, beats it.
He beats it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So half damage.
Half damage. So I'm gonna need
All the
these
D8s.
8 of these. No.
Wait.
Sorry, D6s.
Oh, 6s.
Anyone else have a D6?
Ooh,
Can I
that's
borrow yours?
forever.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
So 4, 5, 4, that's 9 is 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, 22, 25, 26, and 29.
29. So
29 damage.
so half of that.
Half of that.
Okay. So 14.
14, yeah.
All right.
And a half, yes.
And half.
I got the decimals in.
Okay. All right, so the explosion catches him, singeing his cloak even more, and you start to see blisters coming up his cheek as he takes this extra bit of damage.
What'd you guess?
Fireball again.
Oh.
The expression on his face is changing now as he realizes that this is not going according to plan. Crichton, and then Kai.
So I can hold my breath for 4 minutes.
Okay,
And
That's a long
that's
time.
a long time.
no, wait, 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Oh.
Zero.
It's 3 minutes.
Very different.
It's 3 minutes. It's 1 plus your Constitution modifier.
Yes.
And we're in 6-second
Intervals.
Yeah.
So that's a long ass time.
Yeah.
You could potentially to the end of the battle.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Even more. Yeah.
So.
Think about it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna hold my breath,
Okay.
knowing that if I let go, that's it.
Yes.
And he's
yeah.
stationary in the bubble, like he's not.
Yeah, like a levitation spell.
I can't.
Okay.
So I can't propel myself.
You would have to have something solid to propel yourself off of.
Is the bubble that surrounds him? Is there any resistance that I could leap? That I could push off of?
It's so how you test by sticking your hand.
my foot.
to-
My
your
basically,
foot
like
to
I
the
try and
edge.
stand on the bubble,
Your foot slows down like slowing in time, but it's not resistant.
so I can't catapult
Yeah.
off it.
It doesn't seem like it would give you purchase. It just impedes your movement.
Use your dragon breath.
You want to try and do rocket dragon?
I'll die. I'm letting my
but
breath.
you're-
I'm exhaling. I'm
You're
dead.
exhaling. You're not inhaling. Dude, as long as you're not inhaling, you're fine.
No.
But that's a solid point. If you're exhaling, then you wouldn't be able to hold breath
No, I'm
anymore
not
because
using
you
it.
have
I
no
won't
more
use it.
breath
Even
in
in
your
this-
lungs.
Good point.
even in this moment, I won't use it.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to take the risk and see if it would propel you out of the bubble before you need to take another breath, that's up to you.
That's an interesting risk to take.
Yeah.
Unless, maybe if you can push your staff through, I can pull you out the rest of the way.
No, I'm not going out. I'm going closer to him. I take out my rope from my pack,
Yeah.
reach back, and I wrench it from the side of my explorer's pack. Get yours at in our pledge manager after our Kickstarter. And I am going to toss my rope to the mom.
The mom. Okay. Now she has her back to you because she went to stab him,
Yeah.
so she's not going to see it coming.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
And just before I toss it,
Yeah.
I yell at her, "Pull me closer!" As I wrap it around my hand and I throw her the length of the rest of the rope, and hopefully it propels with the speed of me trying to toss it in her direction.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
And would that be my action, throwing this rope?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I would treat that as an action. Unless you wanted to count it as, would you? Okay, you as
No,
DM,
it would be. It would be.
Yeah,
it would be.
I'm thinking because I mean I know using an item can be considered a bonus action, but I think this would be an action in this case.
Or do I just throw 2 darts? I think he's close.
Wow, he's like, what is that?
He's
20
feeling
feet
it.
away?
Okay, no. You know what?
25?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take my rope out
Yeah.
and prep it in my hand
Yeah.
for next turn.
Okay.
Because I can't do a bonus action, I can't attack with a bonus action. So, oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Can I see it real quick?
See what-
One sec. Let me just read this.
What is this again? 630. It's 30. Yeah.
For the weapon's type, okay, so I'm going to use a key point.
Yeah.
So as a bonus action on your turn, to make ranged attacks with a Kensei weapon deal extra damage. Oh, I just use a bonus action. I don't even have to use a key point. So I'm using a key point to, so all weapons of that type are now get extra damage over and above. So that's my bonus
what
action.
Are you using it on?
My darts.
Your darts, okay. So all ranged weaponry for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can use a key point to cause it to do even more damage. Okay, so I'm going to attack with both. That's a 20.
Okay. That's a hit.
That is a... That's not cocked, is it?
Cocked.
Yeah.
Would you say it's cocked?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
the
definitely-
edge is straight up.
That is even better. That is a 23.
Okay. Hits.
So those are 2 hits.
Yeah.
And then damage on that would be...
Oh, yeah. The real deal right here.
Where is it? No, there it is. That's 5. 5. No, sorry, 6. So 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So 11
Okay.
plus an extra 1d4 each.
So give me the
Another
total
2?
damage at the end.
Well, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus... Oh, man.
Monks.
Yeah, they're crazy.
But if he
Monkeying around.
dies,
17,
Not monkeying around.
18. 2 1s on d6s. 18 points of damage.
Okay.
But he's
Okay, so total
Damn it.
18 total.
18 total.
Okay.
So that's 4 darts used so
Okay.
far.
So the darts strike him.
Yeah.
You weren't making called shots in that. It's just to his
Yep.
body.
Yeah.
All right. So one hits him in the side here. The other one very close to that, and sinks in right through the cloak. And you see a little spurt of blood, black Icarus blood.
Tit.
Okay. Next is Kai and Shamgar.
What happens if we do actually happen to break it and then that bubble goes away entirely?
For me?
Yeah.
That's good.
You're saying like if you break the hourglass?
Well, we don't know.
That's
if
my guess.
If the bubble goes away, it's fine. But if we break that, we don't know what.
causing the stasis.
And frankly, it's hard to destroy magical items
Yeah.
with regular means.
Yeah.
Just hoping we hit the rope or something. That's what
How would you feel if I
Depends on
just
the
straight up
properties of the
swam into your body and then like shoved you?
we sure.
Is that possible?
If you can get through the bubble far enough to be able to have momentum to do it.
I think from when I tried it, it was literally 30 feet.
Oh, you're gonna shoot him?
No, I was just gonna ram I was gonna swim as fast as I could into him.
Yeah, you can try it.
Okay.
like a dash.
You'd have to dash too, though, to make 30.
I don't have penalty.
Oh, you don't have penalty. Never mind.
Oh,
This is
right.
my
That's
turn.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe the dash will give you enough thrust.
right. Maybe you can
If
use
you
the
treat it
dash
like
to-
a bull rush or tackle, I think that would be, for like a full force push. So the push would be an action in itself.
Oh, cool.
Are you cool if I shove you?
Can I hear him at this point?
You can. It's a little
Sounds like
distorted
water.
through the bubble.
Yeah.
So you're coming through the bubble, like almost like it's modulating in speed. So are you going to have a shove you?
I turn back and I nod.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. So, does I have to roll anything like acrobatics or such, or just say that because it's within my natural
Yeah,
distance?
I'll say you get there and you get the push off just for sake of time as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know what's your call on how far he flies from me colliding with him.
Okay. Give me and what's your unarmed attack damage?
Unarmed attack damage.
Okay.
That's an actual thing I have. 2.
2. All right. Roll 1d4.
1.
Okay, you push him 3 feet.
Okay.
Nuts.
However, that gives you momentum.
House,
You're
yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
So you are now 3 feet higher than you were,
Yeah.
moving in that direction.
Okay.
Okay.
So because that's only movement, do I still have actions?
Your action was to push.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then we're all good.
There you go. Perfect.
Well done. Well done.
Good job.
But he
Shep.
is
Good
moving.
job. Shamgar.
D12s never get used anyways.
What you
This is
gonna
really
do,
action.
Shamgar? What you gonna do?
So the edge of his bubble. Okay, maybe let me see that rise. I'm gonna swim a little higher.
He's ascending.
A little bit
And-
higher.
Go just to the edge.
Okay. Of the bubble.
Yeah.
Reach on that.
To not be able to get him. And I'll take out my hand axe
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just chuck it at him.
Are you trying to like reach into the bubble and let go of it there, or like let go of it before you go through the bubble's membrane?
So I can. It takes a lot of force to get through it, right?
Yes, it would take some force to get through. It all depends on how the dice.
Okay.
So
Before
you would
throwing it, I
roll an
going
attack
to
with disadvantage
enter
in this case.
a rage.
Okay. No, you're raging.
Okay, so an attack with disadvantage.
Yes. If you're letting go of it inside the bubble.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Disadvantage.
What are you trying to do?
So, 8, 19. So 16
Okay.
with the hand axe to get through the bubble so that I'm kind of like
Punching through.
punching through with the hand axe to throw
There
it
you go.
the rest of the way.
Okay, so you go, the bubble does resist. You get your arm through and let go of the hand axe, but it goes wide.
Okay.
Flies past him, hits the other side of the bubble, and is stuck in.
I mean, maybe it's salvageable.
Okay. I'll throw another
Do it.
Do it.
Another one.
with disadvantage. Same.
If you're letting go within the bubble.
17 and natural 20.
Okay,
But-
so it's on the 17 because it's disadvantage. So
Okay, then it's only a 25.
25 is a hit. All right. So
It's only a 20.
That's not bad.
the bubble does not resist. It goes through and hits and roll damage. These are not magical hand axes though, so it will have the damage.
Right. Hand axe. 1d6.
But the way you did it was magical.
3.
He's gonna write songs about it.
8 plus 2 is 10. So 10 damage halved.
Okay, so 5. Okay.
And
Okay, so it flies through his cloak. You can see his cloak's getting more tattered now, and it cuts his side before proceeding out the back of his cloak.
okay. Does
all
it
right.
kind of fall and land on the concave bottom of the bubble?
It kind of like continues and then like hits the bubble and it's stuck in the side of the bubble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The other one too is on the other side.
Yeah. So there's one like here and another one here, like on the outside of the bubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will end my turn.
End your turn. Okay. All right. All right. He points a finger at you.
Oh.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm coming for you. You, I want you.
Okay. Saving throw. Okay. Wisdom. 19.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Most
So,
impressive.
you feel almost like something is like sucking into like this tiny little point in air, but you are able to resist it long enough for it to stop. And it seems whatever he was trying to do didn't work. All right. Okay, and then the bubble shrinks down by 10 feet. It is now a 20-foot bubble.
Wait, does that mean that they're not in it anymore?
So that means from where he is,
Oh, they're just
Crichton
outside.
is no longer in it.
Oh.
You're now in the water.
You're in the water.
Yeah, and it appears that you've been able to maintain your breath, so you did not lose your potion of water breathing.
Will you
Crichton,
continue to
you
hold
died.
your breath?
Okay.
Imagine you'd breathe.
All right. DeGraff and then Crichton.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. The mother swings again,
Okay.
and again just slashes the cloak and misses.
Okay.
Okay.
This time I will, instead of Fireball, I'm going to cast Fireball.
Excellent.
and do it. So wisdom saving throw. Sorry. It is actually a dexterity saving throw 15 again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Failure.
Okay,
Failure.
that's what I'm talking about.
Failure.
D6s, gentlemen.
Mission
D6s all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it over here. Sorry. Okay, so that's 6. That there is 10 and 14. 14 and that right there is 10 and 13, 15. That's 29 altogether.
Excellent. Okay. So, Fireball explodes and blows half of his cloak off of his body, and you just see what like white under like linen he's got underneath, which is now singed as well. The side of his face that was blistering is now just a charred mass, and like he's holding this eye closed. Like his ear looks like it's barely there anymore, and whatever hair he may have had under there is gone now.
Okay.
But yeah, you can see like the hood is now flopping down, the cloak is off, and the hourglass is hanging out as he's crouching, leaning down, wheezing for air as he inhaled the flames into his lungs, and he's and it's hanging there down in front of him.
Just say, At least no one's gonna think you're an albino now. I think we did him a favor.
Okay. Sick burn.
We're not playing off that.
Burn.
Sick burn. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
How big
Dude,
is the
burn.
How big is the sphere now?
The sphere is still it's 20-foot radius around him. So that's the end of your turn.
That's
So
the end
Crichton,
of my turn.
it's your go.
Actually, can I take my my movement now?
You can.
Okay. So I can do half movement.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Yeah!
Yeah! Excellent. Crichton.
That's like
And then
stop
Kai.
with some bardicles.
Oh. Right on.
All right. So we're at 6 seconds, so we gotta.
Yeah, no. So if I Oh, okay, so I know that if I swim through this thing again, it's not going to...
It might not be very easy to get through it.
And how did it get to last time I swam through? No, it
expanded. Past you.
Can I turn to Kai and I say, push me again. And I'm going to use his momentum to push me, and I'm going to hold an attack action.
Okay.
Does this take my action or his?
So the way this is
wait.
going to work
Yeah.
is on your turn.
Okay.
You're going to push
Actually,
him.
sorry, I'm going to move. I'm going to try and move as much as I can into the circle with my movement
Okay.
at this point.
Can I also suggest something in reply to what you said?
Yeah.
That hourglass, I think I can unleash some sparks purely onto it.
Yeah.
But you gotta do the same for me.
Yeah. Sure.
So you're both trying to get actions? You're both trying to get each other to propel each other?
We're
So I can't propel you because that's my action. I'm holding my action to attack him to get close.
okay.
So I'm asking you to help me get in, and I'm holding my action.
Yeah, I was trying to debate with you if we
Yeah.
do one way or the other. Because I want to get as close as I can and just breathe on that hourglass.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fine with either action.
Let me get in there.
Okay. So
So you're getting as close as far in as you can,
Yeah.
and
I'm
then
gonna
have
swim,
him push you.
Yeah. And then when I'm done, I'll wait for him to come and try and propel me the rest of the way.
All right. All right.
Okay, so how far do I get?
So, all right. I want you to give me
Have fun.
athletics.
19.
Okay. All right. The bubble resists, but you get through.
Okay.
You are just within.
On the other side of the bubble.
Yeah, just on the other side of the
So
bubble.
basically when I
holding
move
your
like
breath,
another-
right? You're not breathing inside the bubble. Okay.
How would we do this?
And then Kai's turn follows.
Yeah, because Kai's beside me still.
Okay. So you're inside the bubble. You're holding
Yep.
an attack action.
Yeah.
Okay. And the trigger is if you are within range.
Yeah.
And what are you attacking him? Are you aiming for the hourglass? What
Him.
are you doing?
Him.
Okay. All right.
At this point, it's him.
Okay.
So basically, I'm here, and Kai is just below that. Actually, I can do this.
Yeah. Okay, Kai, your turn.
Keep going. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm
you're
shoving
going
it. That's
to try and push your way through the bubble to push him.
okay.
Okay. So let's do the same as we did last time. We'll say that you get to him, you're able to push, you overcome the resistance of the bubble, and give me your unarmed attack plus 1d4.
1d4.
And that'll determine how many
2.
feet.
Axe and shield.
Okay, your unarmed was what, 2?
Yes.
Okay, so you push him 4 feet.
So
upwards
he
towards-
gets to here,
Yeah,
and he pushes me only 4 feet.
4 feet.
Which is another one of those D12s. So,
Yeah, because
exactly.
the thing is, it's levitation, not anti-gravity. So you don't necessarily have like the complete momentum like you would.
But
in
he's pushing.
space.
But the momentum may continue to carry me on my turn.
I would say to a point. Like you're still going to slow down from air friction. It's not going to stay like 4 feet per turn or anything like that, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, just because of the way levitation works, I don't think it would. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do in your turn? You moved and you pushed.
So that counts as my action. That means I can't attack, can I?
Does you? Yeah, it's an action to use your breath, right?
It's a full attack
Yes,
action.
that's a full action to do breath.
Damn it.
However, it does say that because I took an attack, does that also because I technically attacked him with an unarmed.
Well, the push I would say is more of an action, sort of like a push or a pull action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that's not necessarily an attack in
All
that
right.
case.
Because I was thinking if I use the double to hit him
Yeah.
to push forward twice. Nah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, no, and unfortunately not.
Oh, that's me
the case.
spent then.
Shamgar. I'll also say you're close enough now you can see the hourglass fairly clearly. It does have cracks through it. It looks like stress fractures. And that's something that it doesn't look like it's from the battle.
So levitate's not like space, where
It's not like an anti-gravity because the way the levitation spell works, and that's how the rules are working here, and why neither of them are moving, is you have to like pull yourself along something to be able to move.
Okay.
Sham, 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 sham.
Okay, then.
And I'm holding my breath.
I think it goes without saying.
Yeah.
It's natural to you. That's no.
Okay. Oh, I don't have that. I don't have anything else ranged.
Yeah.
Then.
It'll be okay.
How far from the edge of the bubble is Crichton? Like, they're both inside, right?
He's like right in the bubble. He's close to 5 feet within. So he's about 15 feet away from Katam, the man in purple.
Okay.
We're both in it, right?
I don't know actually.
What if I? Let me just see if it's possible. Go the distance to like be upside down, and then just kick my legs in to be able to push him further.
Yeah, you can try that. It would still work by the same rules. It would be your unarmed attack plus 1d4 to as far as how you would push him, how far he would go.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we do.
And and that would be a single action. It doesn't count as an attack.
Single action. Okay.
Yeah.
I just realized I told you to have fun, but you literally just are still within reach with me.
Ha!
Have fun!
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
You tickle my toes.
1 plus your
That's
strength
fun.
modifier. Okay.
Go a little further.
6.
Okay, so you push him another 6 feet.
Another 6 feet.
Yeah, towards the dude. Okay, so
That's
you're now
close.
you're now like 9 feet away. 10 feet away. So excellent. That's your turn, right? So
Yeah.
Another 6 feet would be.
all right.
I just realized my turnover
Yeah,
was
just make
actually
that
quite
longer,
well.
right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Because now I'm
put
here.
you there. And then can you replace? Replace that one with this.
This one?
Yeah, and I would say that I think Kai is closer to where you are than Action Shield, man. Oh yeah, these guys. Okay, who's next?
Yeah.
I do like in our initiative, it actually had a nice flow.
Katam's turn. Okay.
Oh, Cadam's turn.
Ebb and
Yeah.
flow.
I'm getting close. This is not
Yeah,
gonna be
you're
good.
close.
All right. He looks at his mother in the eyes. He grabs the hourglass and he rips it off of his throat, off of the chain. All kinds of disgusting dripping down the side of his face. Can't open his eye. And with rage and hate, he says the word Karatum. And then he breaks the hourglass and it explodes with force. He's torn apart. His mother is torn apart.
Oh,
I don't think this is going.
You're going to take a little bit of damage.
A little bit.
did he ever deal damage to us
Rolling
before?
4, that's 4, 5, 6.
It's not
All
bad.
d20s.
Like it's-
You take 27 points of force damage, so it's like a bludgeoning hit.
Oh.
The bubble just shrinks in on itself and disappears, just in a shower of bubbles above. You're now in the water, having taken that damage. Shamgar.
Bubble's gone immediately.
Yes, as soon as it explodes with him. And Kai, you take half that damage, given your distance away. So That's going to be 13 points of damage, force damage, each of you.
But half that for me.
Then, yes, you then get 6 points of force damage.
Are we blown?
Okay, and yes, you're all blown 10 feet backwards as a result.
Is there any way to resist that, or
The graph, you are far enough away that it doesn't impact you.
you gonna watch the fun?
Just move the whole thing.
So there are pieces of the mother and
beings.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
Cosm,
I'm gonna say that
the man in purple,
my ass got smacked to the
now
floor.
just floating in the water, having been blown apart. And that is where we end today's session.
What? That
Huh.
is interesting.
We needed that item. That was the whole point of the game. Was to get that stupid hourglass.
Well, I'm assuming that we're having another game next week, so we must be playing something.
No, I can know.
Can we
Don't
collect the
forget to
sand?
pick up your loot.
Yes, exactly. I was still planning on doing something with the loot.
Well, the Chancellor got his way.
So while I don't know the complete
Yeah,
significance
that's
of
true.
Chancellor got his way.
Well,
The
you
whole family's
fulfilled
dead.
your side of the
And you
bargain.
can kill us
We
now
should
too.
go back for a reward.
Yeah, true. We'll be
I'm
good
booking back to
standing
the
with-
city because I want to know if my people are okay. That's a for sure thing.
Can I
We stopped
say
them
I
from destroying
retrieved
everything.
my hand axes? So I can sort of find what they
Yeah,
landed?
so okay, so anything like darts and hand axes that were stuck in the sides,
Yeah.
or had gone through him, blah blah blah, or were stuck in his body, are now just descending in the water. Yeah. So some of them were like sent out, and then
Salvageable.
they're descending.
So,
Yeah, so
their
any-
bodies didn't have any like gold coins or platinum coins or.
If you guys
jewels or
wanna
gems.
loot what's left at the beginning of next session,
Okay.
I'll have the loot
I'll
ready
have to-
for you
I'll
then.
write that down. I
Yeah.
have my loot already.
A tee-hee.
You're getting a scolding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could have gone a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
There's,
How many darts did we get back?
You got all your darts. back.
All of them?
Yeah, so you'll have gotten all of those back. You can get your bolts back as well, since that was a different situation.
Wow.
Okay, everybody. Were we doing a prize pack today or anything?
No, not today.
Okay.
No, not today.
Then yeah, I guess. Wow. I don't even know what to say at this point.
That was a good way to come back. That was great. dude.
There's giblets everywhere.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I really thought he was gonna survive that. Yeah, but there you go. You guys are really good.
You guys
are
are
So-
really good.
So
Good.
I would say like well done, because you killed the man in purple. It could have been a lot worse. There's a lot he was reserving, but that's okay. You played it smart. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the best ranged fighting that I've done all of the history of DeGraff.
You did some major damage.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you and
Fireball!
Shangar,
Fireball!
Yeah, you guys.
Fireball!
Yeah.
I just
Very
don't know what else to
effective.
do now. That's all I am. Is
It's super effective. Okay. All right.
You're a
All right.
Any closing
You're a
comments,
bard or a
announcements,
wizard?
thoughts, complaints, claims, feedback?
No, I think we'll just do a couple of last announcements, and
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. That was good.
That was intense. It was good.
That was really great.
Cool.
Thank you so much to our guest. Thanks for coming by, dude.
Thanks, Shu.
It was a lot of
For
fun.
having me.
So a week today, we will be doing this again, continuing with this adventure, of course. On Sunday, I'll keep you up to date on what is happening with Nolzur's Marvelous Tutorials. If we're doing it a recorded session, or if I'll be doing it live at Alliance Open House, I will let you know ASAP on that. And for our Kickstarter, thanks again, everyone. Amazing, great success. Couldn't do it without you. If you're still interested in picking up some things, we will be launching our Pledge Manager soon. So go to realmsmith.tv/Kickstarter and then follow that campaign, and then you'll get updates. And we'll update everybody with a link that you can go and to our Pledge Manager to still be a part of it and still get a bunch of the stuff that you could have gotten in the Kickstarter in our Pledge Manager afterwards.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone.
That
Have
is
a good
all.
night. Thanks, Ryan, who's
Thanks, Ryan.
producing. It was awesome. Thanks, Brian.
I'm gonna miss you.
Good game, Brandon.
Bye.
Thank you.